Alright, miraculously enough, the old capture card streams through the new YouTube. I'm happy about that. Now, it looks like I must have never played this game on this PS3, because I don't have any save data. Well, you know what? Now we know it's even more authentic than normal. Is it possible to beat Call of Duty Black Ops 1 using only handguns? I guess we will find out. I'm assuming it's going to be a no, because it's been a no for everything so far, but we're still going to try. Hi, Mega Gamer. We'll start out on regular, as we have for the other games. I ain't no puss. Yet. I am going to skip through the cutscenes, though, because it's probably going to get me like a copyright notice or something, knowing... Well, no, this is Treyarch, so maybe they're going to be nicer.
No.
Do not fuck with me, Mason. I know when you're lying. 61, Bay of Pigs. What happened?
We all got killed.
There's no use lying, Mason. We know you went in with Woods and Bowman.
Woods.
Ooh.
Bowman.
Sorry I'm getting started a little bit late tonight, guys. I was playing COD Ghosts, actually, on PS4.
Dragovich. Do you remember Dragovich?
And made quite a bit of trophy progress today.
We went in to kill Castro.
Like, I'm actually almost done with the Mayday DLC. So that's the second DLC. So I'm actually already almost done with
Police
it.
are gonna be here soon. Let's make this quick.
There's only 2 more miscellaneous trophies, and they're both pretty easy.
It's been a while.
Just take a little bit of time.
Well, enough, Carlos. You know Bowman, right?
Carlos.
This is Mason.
What's up, Carlos?
Alright, so like I said, I'm assuming that I'm not going to succeed at this run. Hey, Simon?
Here. The plantation. My old plantation.
I'm assuming failure already
Our
because...
attack on the airfield should
Well,
distract
that's how
them
it's
enough
been
to
so far.
Get you inside.
What about the evac?
You will have transport.
And I do know that this game does have a vehicle mission.
Excellent.
Kind of. Partially vehicle.
You got company.
The helicopter mission.
Saquen los papeles. Ahora.
But what about everything else? That's what we're more here for. Everything that's not
Puta capitalista.
vehicle required.
¿De dónde tú eres? I said, where are you from?
Just be cool, Woods. Wait.
Talking to you.
Chances his music is somehow copyrighted or something.
All right.
Oh, we start out with a pistol. Well, that's nice.
Say but the bar, Carlos.
No problem.
M16 multiple attachment. God, the graphics have not aged well.
Bowman, Carlos.
Oh my god, this game looks ugly.
Lay down covering fire. We fight our way through the streets.
I mean, it doesn't look ugly, but I mean, it looks heavily aged. Is this shootable? Nope, of course not. Alright, so, rules of the run are pretty much typical at this point of a Call of Duty handgun run. You can use only the pistols. Well, handguns, only handguns.
He's down.
Which technically includes machine pistols. Which are a bit more abundant in this game, thankfully. I think they're a little more abundant than they were in, like, Modern Warfare 2. They didn't even exist in Call of Duty 4, technically. So that's a good thing. Riot shields, smoke grenades, and flash grenades are fine. I got some ammo back. Although I don't believe there is any sort of riot shield in this game. I'd be shocked if there was. I'm pretty sure there's not. Okay, apparently my team forgot to kill somebody. Oh, we're off to a great start, aren't we? That's a fantastic way to start. Okay, I thought you were supposed to go down here, but my team isn't here. What is this, the ASP? Yeah. Like, you guys couldn't have... The US military couldn't have equipped you with something slightly more tolerable to use?
Hit it, go!
Reverse it. Okay, good. We didn't actually run the guy over.
Get the fuck out of our way!
I gotta not run anyone over. I'm gonna say I didn't run anyone over because I didn't see any bodies flying. Okay, well...
Mason, you escaped from the police.
You know what? I'm gonna say that technically that's not death because it doesn't confirm that they ever die. I didn't see them die, therefore it doesn't count. Will I ever finish Black Ops 3? Someday. I don't know when.
Carlos and his men should be hitting the airfield.
Someday.
Minute.
Was your first platinum? Oh, I didn't know it was your first platinum, Simon. That's cool.
This is it!
Wasn't even my first Call of Duty platinum. It was, ironically, my 115th platinum. Because of that whole Element 115. Perfect timing, I know. Oh, the Scorpion! Well, I happen to know that this version of the Scorpion is a machine pistol, but we're not going to use it. We're going to stick with pistols as much as possible.
Mason, take him out.
Okay, good. I don't have to. I was about to say, I'm not failing here.
Perfect. You're all focused on the airfield. Convoy ahead. Do not engage.
This ain't no stealth mission, so it's okay. But this is an awesome game, though, and I know it's going to get remastered at some point, I just don't know when. There's no way they're not going to cash in on that. And I played this game a lot when it came out. Like, I played... To be fair, I don't think I played as much of the zombies in this one as I did in Black Ops 2. I'm getting distracted here. I need to actually focus on the game a little bit. But anyway, like... I know for a fact that I didn't play the zombies in this one that much when it came out.
Nice front. Keep it tight.
But I definitely beat the campaign a couple of times. And the multiplayer I played just a lot of. I love the old wager match system and stuff. I actually didn't mind all those kind of changes and stuff. Yeah, Fallen 1, that sounds about right. That blackout crap is awful.
Sit tight. Let him pass.
It's okay, just unlock all the characters in the game. For whatever reason, that seems like a good idea for us casual players. Also, what kind of sight is this?
Bowman, left flank.
There's no front sight. Wait, yeah, there is no front sight. Can't think of a handgun that doesn't have a front sight that's an actual handgun. I mean, I know that there can be, like, not necessarily gag, but, like, almost gag type of handguns that don't have a front sight or don't have a rear sight or whatever, but it's not a common thing. I feel like, I guess that the intel's going to be collectible again. I wonder how much of it I'm actually going to find, because I remember there being a piece of intel around here.
Castro's paranoid.
Or I might already missed it. That's very much a
Trying to get
possibility.
him for 3
But it
years.
doesn't matter.
Today's the day we succeed.
Played a game called Making Lovers. Haven't heard of that one. If I were to play something like that on YouTube or stream, I'm sure it would, I'm sure that Susan wouldn't demonetize it, right? I know I would have gone insane during that stuff. Yeah, the graphics are definitely not aged very well. So this game needs a remaster badly. Oh, did I not? I guess I didn't pick up a score. Hey. What? Yeah, that was weird.
He's down!
I still love how the KS-23 is not in the multiplayer, but it's actually really good in the single player. Well, this is good. We got this. If the Scorpion's available a lot, it's technically a machine pistol, so that'll make things a little bit easier. Because I think it's fairly available.
Mason, Bowman, take the roof. Any trouble? Give us a yell. Got it.
Is it still possible to get Call of Duty Platinums on PS3? Yes, it is. Most of them, not all of them. You can still do all of them except Black Ops 2.
That's a kill.
All the others are completely possible, thankfully. Although, I mean, well, World at War has co-op, but no actual multiplayer trophies. It just has co-op. Which it's actually kind of crazy because this game actually beat World at War by 1 vote.
He's down.
As I did a vote on Twitter over which Call of Duty game I would attempt this challenge on next.
Sit tight, we'll be done in 5.
And by 1 vote, Black Ops 1 beat World at War. So World at War will be the next one we do. I'm doing these so horribly out of order. It's your favorite, nice, or fave series 4 pistols. The hell? Alexa? I did not say... Or, no, that's Siri, but still. And the alarm goes off, and I am losing my mind because of freaking quarantine. I mean, I'm not horribly losing my mind. I'm exercising and stuff a lot, but still.
Okay, stack up.
What could have possibly triggered it to activate there? What did I say that possibly could have made that happen? Enemy! Man, this thing's got some knockback on him.
Moment, this is empty. We're moving on.
Better make it fast. 26 is off box again.
But come on now, this thing, again, it doesn't have a front sight. Yeah, that was a shut up alarm, but it went off at the same time as the Siri did. Got him. Oh, wait a minute, she tries to pull a gun on you. Oh, he actually killed her. I was slightly surprised at that.
He uses the
I love how he's still red.
Text him.
Dextro support is
For some reason.
in the devotion.
Moment, the target is down.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and pour that. That was an eventful first few minutes of stream. Haven't had any bourbon in a couple weeks. It burns, but it's tastes good.
They're barely holding out. They got half the Cuban army down there. And those B-26s ain't hitting anything. Moving to the main hallway.
Okay, we got plenty of ammo. That's good. But yeah, back to the Call of Duty games on PS3.
Move up.
You can still do Black Ops 1, but it's not going to be easy because there's the Wager Mode trophy, and I'm not sure you can boost it. Two missions in Modern Warfare 2's Spec Ops have to be done in co-op. But no actual multiplayer. MW3 doesn't have multiplayer, but it has Spec Ops and Survival. Black Ops 2, of course, is not possible. What else is there? Ghosts is still possible. I assume Advanced Warfare is still possible on PS3. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I mean, it doesn't have any multiplayer, actually. It only has the survival mode. It doesn't have any actual multiplayer.
Get the fuck out of here before those damn planes blow us to pieces.
And then Black Ops 3 PS3, I sincerely hope no one's dumb enough to start that up nowadays.
Attack down.
Because that would be a very bad experience. My side for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I mean, I don't play Assassin's Creed. And the Viking setting's pretty cool, though. I gotta give them that. Because you don't see that setting too much. I mean, I guess you could kind of say that theoretically things like God of War and Hellblade kind of take place in a similar time period almost. Or at least a seemingly similar time period, not entirely though. I think I just exploded.
Take the right.
Roger that.
Hi, Bloxian. Let's try not to die again. That was bad. This thing is not good, though. This is a really crappy pistol. I mean, it doesn't have a front sight.
He's down.
How did the U.S. military... You know what? No wonder we lost the Bay of Pigs invasion. If they gave our soldiers this as a sidearm, then no wonder we lost. I'd have much rather had a good old 1911.
He's down.
7 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, 45 caliber, front and rear sight. Always a better day.
Get the fuck out of here before those damn planes blow us to pieces.
The people that are doing big leagues now are hackers. They're hacking themselves or someone hacks it onto their account when they play multiplayer. Which is unfortunate that can happen. That's why you should just stay away from Black Ops 2 entirely if you don't have the multiplayer done, just because there's so many hackers. Like, even if you just jump into the multiplayer, you're at serious risk of hackers hacking your trophies onto your account. It's not a good situation. Simon, what do you have left in it?
This ain't good. There's too many of them. Shit, 50 cal. Carlos's men should be...
What do you have left? Just like, maybe... I'd assume you probably just have Giant Accomplishment or whatever that really annoying trophy is.
Happening?
It takes absolutely forever to get through. Can we actually, like... I think I actually killed him from here. Okay, then. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna suck or not. Never really tell these days as to what's actually gonna be good or not. It's impossible to tell anymore. Now, interesting news in the trophy world.
Now, hurry, my friend.
Apparently, the trophy lists for both Destroy All Humans and Battle for Bikini Bottom have been... I don't want that to explode on me. Have both been released, actually. They've at least... An achievement list has been given for SpongeBob. And PowerPix has a trophy list up for Destroy All Humans.
He ain't let us down yet.
I want to wait until they're officialized before I do a review of them. But from what I'm seeing, Black Ops 1... Or, no, not Black Ops 1, I don't know why I said that. Because I'm playing it right now. But no, Destroy All Humans, that list is going to be hard. It's going to be harder than I thought it was going to be, at least. Not necessarily hard, but it's definitely going to be the hardest Destroy All Humans game.
One problem at a time, brother. We're leaving. Move it.
You have to complete all the challenges with 3 stars, and... Now, I don't think you have to 100% the game. I don't think you actually have to find everything this time. But, I don't know exactly how hard it's going to be this time around. Because there's not going to be cheats, I assume. So it's probably going to be a little tougher. Oh, how did I... It wasn't glowing like they normally do.
Give us cover, Mason.
Oh, please tell me I don't actually have to shoot. I'm sorry, my gun is jammed. I cannot shoot, my gun is jammed. I cannot fire at anybody. No, Woods, you forgot to give it ammo. This is all blanks or something. This is fake ammo. You forgot to give me the ammo I need. I can't shoot. Now, obviously, if we were on Veteran, this would not be happening. We'd be dead numerous times over. Presumably. Also, how is not one RPG in this plane? It's a pretty big plane. Seriously, this is a big plane. How have you not killed
There's
it?
not enough time for takeoff!
I'll deal with it.
But the Battle for Bikini Bottom list is actually a little bit surprising. Wait, do I have to shoot? I hear the music playing. No! Are we seriously gonna fail the challenge here? Are we oh, okay. So that's how it's going to be. I should have known that this is how this was going to go. But anyway, Battle for Bikini Bottom's list, if it's legitimate, if the Xbox list that they gave is legitimate, then you'll earn all but one of the achievement trophies by completing the game to 100%. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any trophies for the multiplayer mode, the co-op mode, which is kind of nice. Although I do think there are a few new things added into the game in the main story of it, but you just have to 100% it and you'll get the platinum. You have to 100% it and you have to talk to Squidward 10 times while playing as SpongeBob. That's the only thing you're not guaranteed to get. Well, guess we're failing the challenge here.
Runway's clear.
Well, had to get a few kills there, unfortunately.
I'll be fine. Just go.
Didn't give me a choice. That's quite unfortunate. And the easiest COD game besides Modern Warfare 2019 is probably Advanced Warfare.
You're dead. We killed you.
No. You killed a double. You think we didn't know of your plan?
We always.
Thank you, Turtwig533.
This is my gift to you, in honor of our new relationship. Just make sure that he suffers.
He will know suffering beyond his darkest fears. I have plans for you, American.
It's weird hearing things in a delay again, because I don't hear that on the PS4.
Sure did.
Shut up, alarm. At least that time we can actually hear it go off. But yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom's list is going to be relatively easy. Just 100% the game, pretty much, and you'll get everything. Destroy All Humans is going to be probably the hardest in that franchise. Partially because Destroy All Humans 1's already the hardest Destroy All Humans game.
They knew we were coming. That bastard Dragovich. He was behind everything.
Why didn't Castro just kill you? Why did he give you to Dragovich?
Castro had plans for me.
Working together.
Yeah, you were a gift.
Right.
Where did Dragovich
He
take
said
you?
just to make sure that I suffered.
I had to
I
fight
think he accomplished that.
just to survive.
What happened in Vorkuta, Mason?
I was on my own.
But we get some interesting character here.
You will break, America.
Victor Reznov.
My friend.
He's Viktor Reznov.
You hit like a child.
That one, I forgot about that, how they actually, like, suppress the stuff. Or, like, block some of it out. That's interesting. I kind of forgot that they did that. That's not death. Thankfully, that is not a kill.
Reznov.
That is certainly not a kill. Or if it is, then Mason is Superman.
Journey begins with a single step.
That's a knockout at best.
This is step
It's thankfully not a kill.
No!
Secure the keys! Oh god, I had more than enough of this about 3 weeks ago when I played through Origins.
3!
Are you seriously gonna make me melee here? Come on now, we gotta find creative solutions to get through this. The Last of Us 2 leaks. I mean, it sucks that it happened. But I heard that it had something to do with, like, it was maybe a former disgruntled employee or something. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's 100% true or not.
Allow me to introduce.
I gotta keep running because you guys aren't gonna kill this one guard that's following me. Why is he so hell-bent on killing me? What about everyone else? Well, this is interesting. But yeah, it sucks that it happens, but I had heard that it was like a disgruntled employee or something. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. But I haven't looked at any of the leaks.
He and us are not so different. We are all
Thankfully, I've been able to avoid any spoilers.
Betrayed, forgotten, abandoned.
Although then again, I'm not picking that up day one, so I'm probably going to see spoilers by then. Oh, it did? I didn't hear about that. Okay, well, I don't know how they got the information. Here we go, we got a handgun. Handy-dandy handjob gun.
Reznov, your men must know this is suicide.
I don't know why I came up with that phrase in the last challenge run. Anyway,
Sacrifice me.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, yeah, I'm getting it day one. Well, supposed to get here day one. We'll see what happens with Amazon with the virus. I don't know.
Mason!
Run!
Here! The downers got the river to shreds!
That's a one-shot kill in this mission, I remember. If they have the map and made you have to build up your Viking clan to travel, that could be cool. I wouldn't mind it being, you know, something like the way the Outer Worlds did with multiple smaller maps.
Left flank!
Like, you know, multiple, like how Outer Worlds has multiple planets that aren't, like, the size of a world necessarily in some of the other Bethesda, or not Bethesda, but just other Fallout-type games. But there's multiple of them. I think that would be kind of nice. I think that's a little bit better approach.
Our comrades! Rise to the cause! Yes!
I still can't believe we failed this run on the first mission. That's a new record. God, I don't know what World at War is going to be like for this run, though. World at War is going to be painful. Because World at War is already a difficult enough game. It's already one of the hardest Call of Duty games. And even though it is one of the hardest Call of Duty games, that's going to make it even worse. And I don't know how that's going to end up.
We will not pause!
Plus, it has it's shorter though. It's only 15 missions, and 2 of them are vehicle missions that are obviously not going to succeed the run. But regardless,
This way!
it's 2 vehicle missions, so it's really only like 13 missions where you can use a handgun.
Sergei! Break open the arms lockers! Mason! Climb the tower!
If he wants to open those up, that'd be cool. Oh no. No! Really? How many prisoners did they have? Good God. Wait, what happens if I just fling them all off? Yeah, what happens if I just fling and... I wonder if you can fail this. I'm curious. Can I throw it on my own guys and just see what happens? Technically, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, you know what? Let's just wait here. Just wait here for about 30 seconds. See what happens. See if they get mad at me. Well, this is going to be interesting to look at everything in the long run. Like, if I look back, once I've done every Call of Duty game under these rules, just to see what it's like at that point, to see, you know, if there have been any trends and stuff. A large map would make the story like 50%. Yeah, like half as much stuff, because I heard that Odyssey just has a ridiculous amount of stuff you have to do. Well, looks like they're not going to let us get through this mission without using things. Well, that's highly unfortunate that we're already through 2 missions and neither one was successful. How many prisoners were in this place? Good lord. Are they all named? Can I shoot them? Oh, now they stop. Okay. Did whatever they could to stop you from being able to shoot them. Ooh, there's intel.
Just as we planned. How do we achieve step 5? Mason's weapon will soon be ready.
Thank you for the shotgun.
Shoot the lock, Mason.
Yes, I can do that because it used pistol.
Burn this hell off to the ground.
No, Rainbow Six is not the hardest platinum. I don't know why you asked me about a different game being the hardest platinum in every stream when there are rarely ever games that are considered to be anywhere near the highest level of difficulty. Or, you know, Google's your friend. You just Google hardest platinums, just use some Google. Some common sense.
The chopper is here! Good! How is this good?
Alright, so...
Step 5! Skewer the winged
it's gonna be a little tough to get past them unless... I don't know if it's infinite spawning, though. 183 side missions. I gotta get past all these enemies first. Hey, okay, that wasn't too bad.
This works! Get to the harpoon!
183 side missions, as well as radiant missions, and thousands of competitive stuff. Shut up, Alarm.
Choose your moment!
Okay, but that's not killing them. That's just grappling them, and then they kill themselves. That's not my fault. I didn't do that. I didn't do it. That doesn't count. I shot him with a harpoon, which technically isn't even a gun.
You all know what to do!
Not by normal definition, at least. I'll say that doesn't count. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like I haven't already failed the challenge twice anyway. I want to save face and have it look as good as possible. We don't have any, like, flash or smoke grenades. That reminds me, though, that amount of content you had to do, that reminds me of Mad Max. Like, you guys remember, thank you, aim assist. Did you guys remember, Mad Max? Because that one had, I think it was 193 locations that you had to clear. Thought I saw a scorpion. Yeah, that game had like, what, 193 locations and a bunch of other missions and stuff. And of course, it's a broken, glitchy game, even though it's actually fun. It was insanely fun on the very first playthrough.
They're trying to lock down the armory! Stop them! Keep firing! Fire!
Okay, now we might be in a bit of trouble. I have no ammo. Or I have very little ammo.
Sergey! Sergey cannot hold it!
Also, I can phase through this door, because I'm Danny Phantom. Sergey is dead. I got it. I'm down to just a few bullets here. Can someone sacrifice themselves to give me bullets? You guys fight through this room while I take a drink. Yeah, mercenaries too. Oh boy, yep. May have had a third of its trophies be glitched, but at least the game is still fun to this day. I'm thinking I might actually do a stream of that for the channel's 10-year anniversary in July. We're coming up on that.
Step 6.
We're only about, what, 2 months away? 2-3 months away? That's gonna be exciting. I gotta figure out what I want to do for that. It's like one idea is like a subathon type of stream where I play through the entirety of Mercenaries 2 in one stream, because Mercenaries 2 does matter to the history of the channel greatly. What do you guys think? Like a subathon type of stream might be interesting. Oh, crap. I forgot about these guys. I completely forgot about this. The Juggernauts. This game had Juggernauts in the single player. They weren't normal Juggernauts, but they're still Juggernauts. And no one here carries a pistol or a machine pistol. I will concede that maybe if I had been a little bit better with my ammo, this would have been possible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past this using only... I got 9 bullets left. Yeah, Mad Max was fun, but just very buggy. I would have had a lot more fun with it if the game had not glitched out on the locations on my first run, and I had to do a whole second playthrough. Oh! Oh, there's 2 of them! And that... I don't even know anymore. Okay, I know I can get through this with fewer handgun kills, because it looks like, despite being Juggernauts, they're not that horribly difficult. Oh. I thought this might be like a secret room with guns in it, and it has intel in it. Okay, cool. Can you guys, like, carry your weight here? There's hundreds of us, and far fewer of them. Why can't there be, like, Fallout-style gun bashing? If there was gun bashing, it would negate half the issues. I bet if I were to play on Recruit, you could probably get past this. But come on, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't dropping down to that Recruit difficulty. I know, puss. It looks like I just have to land a couple of hits on them. Or not. Well, team, I appreciate the support there. Why does no... Is this the second time now I've had to complain that no one in the Russian army uses a pistol? I need to send one of them into a last stand. Well, shooting him in the leg actually killed him. Oh, he's in last stand. Hell yeah. We got the pistol. Yeah, Fallen, we were actually talking about that a little bit earlier. Oh, no. Okay, stay alive. Stay alive.
Clear path for me, Mason.
Okay, we actually... Did we? I'm confused. Oh, no, it's guy on the roof, so we actually did kill him. Okay, sweet. But yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. If that's the actual list, then it's not that hard. It's literally 100% the game, and you'll get all but one of the trophies, and the last one's just talk to Squidward 10 times. And that isn't difficult. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that might even be story. Like, you might be able to get that naturally. I'm not sure if you can. Like, I gotta... Thinking back at the game, you might be able to get that through natural progression, or you might just have to go out of your way for 30 seconds to finish it. Or you could just get it in Jellyfish Fields right at the beginning of the game. Either way, I'm pleasantly surprised that there are no trophies for the co-op mode. Now, am I still going to play the co-op mode? Yes. Absolutely, it's new content. And apparently the Robo Squidward fight is in that section of the game. As best I can tell from the trailers. I mean, come on, Reznov, you got the better gun here. Oh, we got an armory. There better be some guns in here. But I am definitely excited for that. That one's June, and the Destroy All Humans in July. Last of Us in June. Ghost of Tsushima in July. So many games. Even if I'm not getting all from day one. Cyberpunk in the fall, presumably, unless it gets delayed again. New Far Cry game is supposedly coming out in 2022, early 2021, I mean, not 2022. So early next year, we'll have a new Far Cry. I'll have a new game to add to completing the series aspect of that. I don't want to use a minigun. I want to use a pistol. Can you not? There's so many AKs here, and I can't pick up the AKs. I'm offended. Now, the one good thing about this is one of the only 2 missions in the game where these Juggernaut guys appear. Oh, that got rid of my gun. Well, now this is gonna be an interesting section. This game really wants me to fail. This is already testing my patience, and we're on the second mission. The second mission. This game has like 18 missions. I don't know if this is even going to be anywhere close to possible. If it's going to be possible, I might end up having to drop to recruit. But it looks like I can get around these guys. It looks like I can get around them. You could also almost brand these challenges as like a... Oh, crap, I was looking away. As like a no-kill type of challenge. Of as few kills as possible in a Call of Duty game. Something that no normal human being would ever conceive as being a good idea. But I don't claim to be normal. Yeah, I can pick it back up, but it looks like... I think I have... Well, you know what? I'll try that, actually. See if I can just sprint out. It's these stupid Juggernaut guys that are being the problem. Ah, okay. Sprint. Okay, how is this gonna work? I do not like how this is gonna go. Oh! Well, he got pushed away by the truck. Come on, someone drop a handgun. Is no one out of ammo to where they have to use a sidearm in all of Russia? Now, this thing's still a one-hit kill most of the time, so it's okay. You know, if you could actually hit the target, it would... Okay, that's gonna work. That's actually gonna work. I'm gonna be able to do it that way. Yeah, this should work. I don't think I'm supposed to get into this building here. Oh, he's down? And he didn't give me ammo. How did the Juggernaut follow me? I've never had that happen before. Then again, I always kill him first. Okay, there's a way to do this, though. I think there is a way for this. I can see it being possible. If Juggy Douche stops following me into the building... Why does he follow me in there? This is Russia. Homosexuality was illegal at the time and probably still is. I don't know. I don't want him to follow me into the bathroom or other room. Or any room. Come on, where are the checkpoints at? There's Juggy. Come on, run! How the hell did I get through that? I broke the game. I completely broke the game. That's partially the goal of these runs, is to break the game as much as possible. Shut up, alarm, but still, I'm surprised.
The door.
I'm actually surprised.
We do not have much time.
God, so you don't actually have to take the minigun there.
To the hypocritical
You can just sprint through it. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it on veteran, obviously. You'd have no chance.
The key to step 8.
God, this game has a lot more on-rails sections than I remembered. Oh my god, that looks like a very reused model, that chest over there from like the Fallout franchise. Anyway, random statement. Oh crap, I have a gun. What? Is this the 1887? Yeah, it is. Okay. Forgot about that. This is not a handgun. It is a shotgun, though it is a one-handed weapon. So I wouldn't feel as bad about using it. Okay, Reznov ran him over, not me, so it's not my fault. Sorry, I'm pacifistic here.
This way.
Still alive. Somehow. Somehow this motorcycle has not broken down yet in this.
Jump on the front.
Oh, so you don't have to kill anything there. Oh. Well... There's no checkpoint option. That's okay, because there's no restart checkpoint in this game? That's really stupid. Then again, I think maybe Black Ops 2 might have been the same way. Because I ran someone over, and I don't want to do that, and I just want to make this extra painful for myself. Because that's more fun for you guys. And slightly kind of fun for me at times. Also, I don't think they'd be putting this much effort into stopping 2 prisoners.
They're not letting us go without a fight!
This seems like an incredible waste of valuable Soviet resources, if we're being completely honest. Like, you're expending this much effort to get 2 prisoners. Like, what's the point? Let 2 prisoners go and stop the other 10,000 or so that were escaping.
Jump on the truck!
Okay, I lost control of the bike there.
Get on the MG!
There we go, that's better. That's much better. Another on-rails thing. Okay, do I actually have to use this here? Probably.
Keep on it!
Well... let's see.
Where the fuck's the train?
Okay, game. Oh, it might be possible. I have no idea what that was. This might be possible. Shockingly, this might be possible. If I shoot the dirt and shoot out their tires. Oh, nope, that blows them up. Man, this game does not want me to have success. God, I'm not gonna get that far through it tonight either at the rate this is going. Alright, we'll give it one more try.
Keep on it!
I'm sorry my gun's jammed. Or it can only fire in an upright position. I'll see if I can intimidate him off of us. I don't think you can do it. At least not on regular. Maybe you cannot. You know what? We don't have a choice. I can always go to mission select after this. I just want to see if it's even going to be possible at all. I don't think it's going to be. But I want to try.
Keep on it!
Well, yeah, the helicopter mission I already wrote off as knowing that was going to be a failure.
Where the fuck's the train?
I already kind of knew that one was going to be a failure. Oh, they all just exploded. Okay, so you can do it on recruit. You can't do it on regular, but you can do it on recruit. Okay.
Your turn! Come on! Step 8, Reznov! Freedom!
So you can do it on recruit, just not regular. A
Reznov!
little bit surprising. Why would you stop? You could have driven around
That was the
them.
last you saw of Victor Reznov.
Yes. At least for a while.
Escaped, you were assigned to Jason Hudson at the CIA.
That one did not go down correctly.
How could he trust you when he knew that Victor Reznov helped you break out of Vorkuta?
Reznov.
So you can get through that part.
He was my friend. But he didn't make it out.
Victor Reznov was a communist. How did the CIA...
Victor Reznov was a good guy. He didn't seem to be full-blown communist. Oh yeah, we're about to head into Nam. I know that they had said at one point there was a plan for a Call of Duty game set in Vietnam.
Jason Hudson was my new handler.
It had been planned, but it never ended up coming to fruition.
This is it.
That was 100% Vietnam.
Hudson
Not
didn't
Black
tell me.
Ops, though. It was something
He
else.
didn't have clearance.
They've had a few others, actually.
Welcome to the Pentagon.
Because there was that,
We're late.
and then there was... what else was there? There was
Secretary McNamara?
Your reputation precedes.
There was going to be a Roman Wars Call of Duty game that was in development for a while. Or no, it wasn't really in development for a while, but it had been
Nothing less than
theorized that it was going to happen, that they were going to set one in during the ancient
There's
Rome.
no fear, no conscience.
Which honestly would have been kind of interesting. Although I feel like it would have been like a Far Cry Primal type of game for Call of Duty, so I don't know how it would have went over.
I believe you two have already met.
When do I kill him?
And then I do know for a fact that they had a game in development at one point that was going to be a World War II Call of Duty set in the Italian campaign only, which has really only been explored in Big Red One. Very underrated game, by the way, at least even for its single player. I have never played its multiplayer because I never had access to it on the PS2, but that's definitely
VIP.
An underrated game.
Easier.
I felt like everyone was watching us.
Ooh, I can go refill my water during this. I will be back in just a moment.
Back then you couldn't trust anyone. Sometimes even yourself.
That's why we're here, Mason. To see if we can trust you.
Right here, 24/7. It never ends.
We were watching you the whole time.
It's not possible.
I was in the Pentagon.
Please tell him we're here.
At once, sir. Clearance Prospero.
Distinguished hearings.
I remember. I kept hearing numbers.
Distinguished leader.
Couldn't get them out.
Alright, I'm back.
Ariel.
I don't know what you have to do in the Just Dance games. I've never looked at the list for those. Yeah, a COD game in Rome would have been kind of hard to imagine, but
Felt something.
there were more weapons than that.
What, Mason?
It wasn't... I feel like they probably could have created other weapons.
In this room.
Oh, that FPS game. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember... It's called Darkest of Days, I believe. Something along those lines.
You were getting close to your...
PC game came out many years ago. Because I specifically remember seeing it on... Here's how old I am. I specifically remember seeing it reviewed on X-Play. Does anyone actually remember that show? It had to do with, like, you could time travel and have all sorts of different weapons at different times.
This was built in 1943.
I don't know why, but I do remember that. God, I feel so old. Because X-Play hasn't existed in a decade now.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Good luck, Mason.
It closed down like 2012 or something. I can't skip this. Gaming all over time, I can't actually skip this. Unfortunately, this is a mission
Agent Mason.
Great honor, Mr. President.
that you have to do. And because apparently I've never played this on my newer
We are in grave
PS3.
danger from the communists. Our freedom,
So I can't actually mission
our
skip?
very way of life is at risk.
Surprises me. Okay, so that is the name of it. I
Dragovich.
thought so. God, I feel so old remembering, like, X-Play.
I'm told that you are the very best that we have.
I feel like that game looked kind of fun, actually.
You will need to be.
Shockingly so.
Mr. Mason, take care of it.
Like, it looked like it could have been in that so bad it's good category for sure. It certainly wasn't, because X-Play rated it as like one of the worst games of all time or something. Now, granted, that was a decade ago before all the shovelware came out on PS4.
Eradicate their long-range missile project.
But regardless, it's a little bit extreme to rank that in the worst.
Co-opted by the Russians after...
I want to say they rated something kind of dumb as the scariest game of all time. I think they did. Maybe they didn't. Okay, so we gotta quit real quick so I can change the difficulty. Alright, so now we can get back up to regular difficulty. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, there's only 15 missions in this game? Oh, okay. It's not actually quite as many as I thought it was. That's good to know. Because we're currently on the 4th mission, and there's one other mission that's nothing more than basically a glorified cutscene.
Rip out the heart of their space program. Eradicate their long-range missile project. Take out the Ascension Group. Nazis, scientists, co-opted by the Russians after the war.
She needed their knowledge.
Because nowadays, there are certainly far worse games than that. Hundreds of games worse than that. And I've played more than enough of them. Yeah, well, as long as if it's fun to play, that's really all that matters. Some of those old shitter games are just fun to play these days. It's why I'd love to play Ride to Hell Retribution. I would love to put that on my account.
Stay sharp, Mason.
Because it's such a shitter game, and it's a famous shitter game. Oh, heck yeah. We got a Python. That counts as a handgun.
Whiskey, come back.
Go, X-Ray.
Soyuz 1 launch.
But yeah, that's like, it's such a shitter game, but it's so famous for being so terrible.
Out of time, Mason. Let's go.
It's not even a hard platinum either. It's a 3 out of 10. Only problem is it's got the DLC that you can't buy anymore because they took it off the store. Supposedly, you might be able to, like, game share with someone to get it. That's something that Carlos said. Snickle might have mentioned it as well. If that's true, then I'd love to get the chance to do that.
No.
Because having that game on the account,
too much
ooh, that'd be something.
Yankee 1-3, report. Yankee 1.
I don't know if it's worse than Orc Slayer.
Weaver's gone dark. Here.
To be fair, the graphics look better when you compare it by year.
Countdown. There's Soyuz 2. Scheduled to launch 10 minutes after Soyuz 1. Bad. Comms building.
Mason, we get activity on the road. Check it out.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd like to play it just because it's such a famously bad game.
Explain his presence in this facility.
Who the fuck is this?
And I would love to be able to play it, but just I'm not going to put it on my account if I can't finish it. Because I can do the platinum. I'm not worried about getting the platinum. It's the fact I can't do the 100%.
Weaver's done, but no.
Shut up, Alarm.
Your choice.
If I could do the 100%, I'd have it on my account soon. That would actually make a very solid 10th anniversary game.
Whiskey team, you're in position.
Roger, X-Ray. Whiskey's covering the road.
Weaver's been compromised.
I don't know what would be the most fitting for 10th anniversary. You got Call of Duty 4, which was my first Let's Play.
Let's go.
First videos came from Mercenaries 2. First Platinum was Fallout 3. Gotta figure out what's gonna fit well for that, because it's coming up. We only got a few months. Go Pro. I'm excited. I've also talked about, like, maybe that's when I would start a Fallout New Vegas max skills run, or close to max skills, because I don't think you can actually get max skills in Fallout New Vegas.
We're good. Pick it up. We need those uniforms. I'll take the one on the ground. You get the other. Do it.
No! Already? This game does not like me. We haven't even finished a single mission yet, using only a handgun.
Let's get him out of sight.
All these damn scripted events that you can't get past. It's a little crazy. That's another mission that I can't do. And we're still gonna suffer through it because what would this be without me suffering?
You then your objective to kill Dragovich?
Weaver was Russian. He was alright.
Hope your time for Kuda helps your Russian, Mason.
Yes, I have Platinum Black Ops 1.
We gotta save Weaver.
Did a long time ago. It was a relatively early Platinum, but I didn't finish the 100% until, like, the last year. I mean, if you want to pick up Ride to Hell, you can get the Platinum, no problem. Because, like I said, it's rated like a 3 out of 10 in a 20-hour Platinum.
X-ray, this is whiskey.
And it's not that hard to get a copy of the game either. It's like usually like 20 bucks or so. So you can do that, but you're not going to find the DLC, unfortunately. I might actually write to whoever made the game and ask them, like, if there's any chance they would ever put the DLC back on the store.
Right. Let's move.
I'll happily pay the $5 for it. I'll happily pay $10 for it. I will literally pay 20 bucks for that DLC if they put it back on the store.
Don't draw any attention.
That's how much I want to get that shitter game on my list. Now, I don't know if it's as bad as Life of Black Tiger, which I also want to play at some point. Life of Black Tiger is overpriced, though. It's like 10 bucks.
Comes building up ahead.
I would have done Life of Black Tiger by now, but it's a little too expensive.
Couple men out front. Okay, Bowman, Brooks, get him out of the way.
So I don't really want to spend 10 bucks on Life of Black Tiger. Even though it's a super easy 100%, it's like, I think it's like a 2 to 3 hour 2 out of 10.
Cleary's 4 before
that comment doesn't even make sense. They will be the copy for Ride to Hell Retribution.
Go.
I know that currently, I think there's 2 ways to get the DLC. You either have to purchase an unopened copy of the game that had the DLC, but that's provided the DLC codes haven't expired, which is another issue. Or you might be able to do it through Game Share. But I'm not 100% sure on that. A couple of people have said you might be able to. It's definitely, I'd love to do that someday. I mean, like I said, I would literally go pay them 20 bucks to put it back on the store, to buy it off the store from them. I would pay that much for it. Because I'm that interested in getting it on my list. $5.99 for Ride to Hell. Yeah, that's probably about accurate. That's not bad. Yeah, $5 ain't bad.
Get the cover! He's down! X-ray, come in. Over. Go ahead, Bowman. Just got a visual on Weaver. He's been taken to a bunker south of the...
I'm gonna need another pistol, because this one's gonna run out of ammo.
Mason! Mason, get over here. Crossbow, explosive bolts, now!
Just why? Why?
Enemy moving in from the north. We're pinned down.
Omerta City of Gangsters. I haven't heard of that one.
They're pinned down. Take out those vehicles.
Just why? Why does this game hate me? This game, you can't do anything with just a handgun in this one. Like, really? Literally can't do anything with just a handgun, forcing me to use the explosive bolts. Hey, you guys can kill the remaining enemies. I'm not dealing with it. You guys can get those kills. If you die from 3 enemies, then it's your own fault. Oh, I have... Is that... What is that? Is that tear gas?
Contact down.
Or is it smoke? Kind of like Narcos Cartel for PS4. I wouldn't know anything about it then.
Keep down. Copy.
Okay, they should be able to kill the rest on their own. If they can't, then we're gonna have a serious issue. I mean, I could easily deal with this on my own, but come on, that ain't part of the challenge. What the? This game is going to kill me.
Mason! Mason, get over here. Cross.
Good God.
Now.
It will not let me do this the way I want to play it. As much as I love Black Ops 1 and 2,
Company.
they really do not allow a lot of freedom in this game, I'm seeing. That didn't explode, did it? Why did it not explode? Why did the first one not explode? Oh yeah, Saints Row, that's a fantastic series. Can't wait for Saints Row 3 Remastered. We're getting that soon. Although, I don't really know why they're only remastering 3 and not 1 and 2. I'm fine with, you know, obviously 4 and Get Out of Hell not being remastered because they're not good.
Those assholes on the way back. I'll secure the line.
Agents of Mayhem isn't truly a Saints Row game. But I'm really surprised they wouldn't remaster 2. Because I've heard that 2 is, like, famous.
Weaver!
Oh, this game is really starting to annoy me here. Okay, I'm gonna say that might be a machine pistol. I'm gonna have to look it up in a second.
Mission Weaver.
Let's do it.
Did you sabotage the guidance system?
Yeah, Saints Row the 3rd Remaster, that's gonna be
Being
fun.
subtle. Move to plan B.
Definitely
There'll
excited
still
for
be time
that.
to abort the launch. We need to get to the auxiliary control bunker.
Because that was one of the better Saints Row games.
Now you had to locate the Ascension group and kill the scientists.
Oh, I had to kill Dragovich.
Oh, never mind. The PM-63 is a submachine gun.
Made.
Damn it, Poland. Why didn't you make me a gun that's not counting out of the challenge run? I don't know what I was saying with that.
Mason, on me!
And I'd rather use this in the crossbow because it's closer to being
Wrap your ass! We got
correct. Can I fall off of this? I'm curious. I can't. Never really tried. Yeah, Saints Row 3 Remastered. That'll be fun though. Like, I loved Saints Row 3. That was one of my earlier platinums too. I'll pick it up off of GameFly at some point. It's not a particularly hard platinum. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna have to write this mission off because this is considered an SMG. Now, this is not a well-received weapon. This is one of the worst weapons in the game. I do know that. So I feel a little less guilty about using it.
What? Really?
This game is just not being cooperative, though. He's stuck with this PM-63 garbage. This is an SMG. I want a pistol. Or a handgun. A Scorpion would be fine. If you want to give me a Scorpion, I'd be perfectly happy with that. Because that's a machine pistol. Apparently every single person in the Russian military now uses a PM-63 submachine gun. And not a pistol. Yeah, Saints Row 2, I've played some of Saints Row 2. I've never actually played 1. But I've played some of Saints Row 2. 2 is really cool. It's a good game. It's been a long time, though, so I don't really remember it that well, unfortunately. Yeah, 2's a very good game, and everyone wants it to be remastered over 3. But 3, I mean, 3's still good. I still enjoyed 3. I'm not gonna have a bad time playing through Saints Row 3 again.
Tango down.
Oh, he's got pistols!
Contact down.
There we go! Thank you! That is a Makarov handgun. Zombie Vikings challenge run on stream. What's the Zombie Vikings challenge run? Come on, give me a pistol. Yes, look at that ammo, that beautiful, sexy, delicious ammo.
Mason, blow a hole in that fucking wall.
Sure, I'll do so.
Set.
As long as it doesn't kill anyone. It didn't, because they're all already dead.
We have to destroy the rocket, no matter what.
Okay, well, that's fine.
It's too late, I can't stop it!
Plan B, Bowman, set it!
Well, what was on the rocket? Was it just a space mission test? And I have no choice but to do this. I kind of forgot that this existed, but I know it exists, so we don't have a choice.
It's a hell of a way to test the prototype.
So we're gonna fail this mission regardless.
Get to the tunnel!
Are we even gonna be able to beat any combat mission in this game using only a handgun? At this rate, we're 0 for 4 at this point. I mean, yeah, I've heard of Zombie Vikings, but what's the challenge run that you are talking about?
No one sneaks out that back door. Mason and Weaver, you're on me.
Got him! He's dead!
Oh, here comes some strange trumpet music.
Contact down.
Oh, this section I remember giving me some trouble on veterans, surprisingly. The entire second half of this mission is kind of tough on veteran.
Enemy, right side crates!
My team is not doing anything. Okay, I'm gonna try to advance. If I die... Okay, we're gonna have to try to find a way to advance. I don't think there's any other way to do it. I think that's the only way we're gonna make it through this. I should not be tired. It's only 10 o'clock. No, it's only 9:30. I don't know why I said 10. I guess I thought it had been 2 hours, but it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And now the Makarov is no longer a one-hit kill because it's been 10 years. And pistol technology has changed. Well, 3 years probably, but regardless. Now, I'm still kind of astounded at the fact that the USP-45 is a one-hit kill in Modern Warfare. Well, go for it if you want to do it. I'm certainly not going to do it because I don't know what the game is or anything about it, so... I say go for it. There's nothing wrong with a good challenge run. I enjoy doing them. Sprint, sprint. Sprint, 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 sprint. I'm still alive. This is a game. I'm still alive. This is a game. Why the fuck am I singing? Okay, you know what? We got through it. I don't care. Oh, no. Okay, I was worried for a second there that I might have, like, screwed myself. by spawning into like a group of enemies or something. That would have been highly unfortunate. Because that would have been an issue to... Shut up, alarm. That would have been an issue to deal with regardless of the challenge. Okay, let's take cover here. Let's heal up a bit. See if we can figure out a way through this. Okay, we're still alive. See if we can get a checkpoint here. A checkpoint would be quite pleasant here. So what about also in the future, like a Killzone 2 handgun only? What would that be like? Because here's the thing. I think you start every Killzone 2 mission with a handgun. And I know that the handguns are infinite ammo in Killzone 2. So, theoretically, something... How did he get behind us? Theoretically, something like that might actually be possible. I don't know where my copy is. It's like how I wanted to do the platinum for... or not platinum, but just the 100% for COD Ghosts PS3. But I don't know where my copy of the game is. I'm assuming it's back home. Living hell, are you talking about my life? With doing this? And this is my career for now, until I get a job again, until this damn virus ends and I can get a career again. Which I've had a couple of promising interviews recently, so we'll see what happens. Which is always good that I had promising interviews, but... I mean, just, you gotta get the job. Want to have a real job again. Because the fucking virus screwed me. That was a mixture of the virus and working for kind of a shitty small employer. Would be part of it, so to be fair, it's not 1000% the virus's fault. I swear I'm gonna end up having to switch to recruit for this run, because this is actually starting to get difficult. How did that kill me? No, here's the sad thing about the last mission, pistol only. The way you get through the courtroom, but the way you get through the palace battle on Elite is pistol only. Because there's kind of an exploit you can do that gets your partner trapped behind a door that leaves the door open and allows you to hide. That's how I got through it on Elite. Now, it took 3 hours. I will say it took about 3 hours. But it worked. It was not a fun experience. But I got through it. And that's how I got through the actual waves of enemies. I didn't die during it, it just took 3 hours because of the way you have to do it that way. So yes, and that was on Elite. If you're on the easiest difficulty in Killzone 2, that's a whole other story. Now, to be fair, the Killzone games are not the easiest in the world. They're harder than, like, Call of Duty and other series out there. So I may just have to kill here to actually be able to progress. Well, no, here we go. They're advancing. Now, the rest of that mission would be a difference. Well, no, here's the thing. You can sprint through the entire courtyard battle in Killzone 2 on easy. If you're on the easy difficulty, you can sprint through it without killing anyone. That's just the interesting thing about it. So that's not that big a deal. Yeah, Killzone 1's probably the easiest. I would say it probably was, looking back on the series, now that I've done basically the whole series. Because Killzone 1's easy, but that's mostly because it has cheats. Yeah, you can... The courtyard, not the palace, but the courtyard before the palace at the end, you can sprint through on the easiest difficulty, like, without killing anyone, or without doing much. Because I've done it before. Now, the final battle is a different story. You're going to have to kill everything, but there are exploits for it. So that... I don't think that's going to make for the most interesting stream, unfortunately. It's going to take like 3 hours just to get through the final level. If I can remember even how to do the glitch. That's a big if. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere, so it's not really a big if. Oh crap, is that a tear gas or something? What was that? I'm out of ammo. And not getting checkpoints. Run! No! Come on. Okay, that might actually be doable. Shadowfall's okay. It's underrated. Like, the story isn't very good. But the campaign mode is fine. And the multiplayer seems like back in the day it would have been really good. And I barely played it back in the day, but it seems like the multiplayer would have been good back when it released. And the survival mode can be fun for a while, too. This game is just not wanting me to succeed at all. I may have to puss out here and drop the difficulty again. Because I don't want this to take 6 million hours. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but I just want to actually be able to get through half the game tonight. It's what, 16 missions, I think? 15 or 16 missions. Target down! I'm doing better than Min Squad. He always plays on the easiest difficulty for everything. And most of these runs, the Modern Warfare runs, I've never changed the difficulty. Those were done on regular the whole way through. I still love the combat training in this game. That's one of the best things about this game that it created. Combat training is so stupidly fun to play. Like, it shouldn't be as fun as it is, but it's awesome. Sorry if I shot you, Woods, but you got in front of me. Yeah, combat training is still one of the greatest inventions ever in a Call of Duty game. Okay, I should be able to sprint through here. Keep running. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, I got a checkpoint. It's okay. It's okay. We got a checkpoint. No, it's nothing like the old games, unfortunately. It doesn't play very similarly to the old games at all. It's very much you're solo for the whole game.
You do that again.
Well, you're solo plus your owl, which is like your automated drone thingy. But yeah, it's basically a solo thing. It's nothing like the old games. The gameplay's fine, it's just not... It's not Killzone. It feels more Call of Duty than Killzone. And Killzone had kind of a unique style to it.
Reloading.
Got him. Come on, advance. Hurry up.
Okay. Tell me, got the hell out of here.
Not yet.
Why is there dead meat in the box?
Stay with me, Mason.
Kravchenko escaped before we could get to him.
You were getting close. Dragovich was there, wasn't he?
We searched the whole base. Couldn't find the
This game absolutely hates me. I'm realizing that. This game is just trying to make this painful.
Satisfied, Mason?
No, not yet. Not until I see the body.
Dragovich. Dead?
Yeah, Shadowfall is definitely not as good as 2 or 3.
That rat bastard's a fucking chump.
Honestly, I liked Killzone Mercenary even though it plays differently. I guess just because it's a console quality game on the Vita. Easily console quality on the Vita. Okay, well I had to drop difficulty again. Come on, we ain't no puss. We gotta get it back up to regular. Recruit is last option, if we have no other choice. Want to avoid that as much as possible. We gotta play this like a man. I'm a man. I want to play this like a man.
Did you confirm the kill?
Okay, mission select. We finished 4 missions tonight. We've been going for an hour and a half. And we finished 4 fucking missions. Shut up, alarm. This may well take 3 streams to get through. Which is not what I wanted to have happen. But that's what it looks like it's going at.
Somehow,
partially me not being that great at this game compared to some of the others. I don't have as good of a memory of this one, or I don't remember it as well, I mean. Killzone 1, 2, and 3 remastered would be cool. Like a Killzone trilogy remastered would be great.
Vietnam.
I'll happily do 1 and 3 again. I don't know if I really want to do 2 again, though. Most people realize that 2 wasn't that hard to do the multiplayer stuff. If you had done it back in the day when it was still, like, before everyone was scrambling to finish it.
Like this one, Fortunate Son by
Woods, sure.
Because before everyone was scrambling to finish it, and I know for a fact this is going to get copyrighted, that music is. Because it's the traditional Vietnam War movie music.
Woods, you look like having shit.
But I know for a fact that, like, if you,
Nah, baby.
It's good to see you.
If you had done Killzone 2
CIA.
before
Time,
the mad rush to get it done at the end of its lifespan before the server shut down,
I've already briefed Mason, bro.
it wasn't that bad. Like, you could do it. It was 20 hours in 1 week, which is a bit of time for sure. But it's not unreasonable. It's something that a gamer can accomplish if they want to do.
Covert operations in Southeast Asia, handed over to the U.S. military. From that, McAfee's Saab was born.
Like, it was at least tolerable. It got significantly worse when the
K-Sign is our
server
launching
was
point for
shutting
all
down.
cross-border activities. Mostly
I
Laos
think
and
Snickle
Cambodia.
got it done, like, pretty late. I don't think
Missions are
Carlos got it
S&D,
done.
sabotage, black propaganda, strategic recon, POW.
Just because it was such a ridiculous amount of time put into it. Because like, one guy drove up the amount of time it took or something. I don't remember what happened. It was some weird situation. I mean, 3 was great as well, so.
We gotta move.
In terms of the campaign, 3 I think 3 did have a better campaign. It was more balanced. It was a good conclusion to the story.
Get him to the bunker. I'll cover you. Go!
Shadowfall. I don't know if we're ever going to get another Killzone game,
Hudson was
actually.
down and Kaysan
To
was
be
on the
honest.
scene. But like with Weaver, you risked your life to save him.
I really don't know if we're ever going to get another Killzone game.
That's why I like the bastard.
Because at this point, Guerrilla's focused on Horizon.
Defend Kaysan. That wasn't your objective.
You obviously didn't know Woods. You knew Kaysan needed our help.
Which we now know Horizon's going to be a trilogy, according to them. They said we're going to get 2 more of them. Which makes sense. I mean, I'm not surprised it's going to end up as a trilogy. It's a pretty awesome game. And Aloy is definitely a gaming crush of mine. I definitely have a crush on her in gaming world.
On station, standing by.
You can't be that hot and... Oh. Okay, you know what? He had the option to get rid of his grenade belt. Not my fault. He didn't abandon his grenade belt. It's his fault. That's not me. I don't blame myself for that death.
Check the ladder!
Not like it even matters at this point. Well, it doesn't look like... Come on, can we get around here? Probably not. Yeah, Aloy is a definite gaming crush, though.
Check the ladder!
I feel like she's definitely, like, not mentioned that much as a gaming crush for what she looks like.
Contact by the trench! Target down!
Like, she's that beautiful and she never gets mentioned anywhere.
Enemy by the trench. Shot, fire!
A Horizon with some Killzone? That, I don't know, like, that would be weird. Because Killzone's an entirely different universe in an alternate timeline. Castle Crashers, I don't know much about it. I mean, I've heard the name for sure. I know it's a legitimate serial, but I don't know much about it. Ooh, fun fact of the day for you guys. I had a, not a normal cousin, but like a distant cousin that was in the Battle of Kaysan. Fun fact for you, he got a Purple Heart for it because he was wounded during it. He was artillery. Although he passed on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day of, like, 2018. Of 2018, yeah, that was in it. It was sad. He was a good man. He had a hard life. He was a good person, though. He had a rough life. So he's finally gets to be at peace now. He did not have an easy life. But he was in this exact battle of Kaysan, so that's kind of crazy. It was not something you wanted to be in. I will say that right now. Not something you ever want to be involved in. There are no handguns here. Does no one in the U.S. military use a handgun? Oh, intel. Okay, well that's cool. That's not what I was here for. What is even my objective? Follow at 30 meters?
He's down! Tango in the trench! Got eyes on him!
You know what, let's use the M14. That's a little more period accurate.
In the trench! Eyes on!
This game really hates me. I'm realizing that, though. Destroy tanks. Yeah, like I'm going to be able to do that with a pistol. PS3 version had an insane difficulty trophy of that. I mean, again, I don't know enough about the game to give any sort of opinion on it. Well, here's yet another thing that is not a handgun. This game just doesn't want me to succeed. Like, this is just beyond belief as to how much you need things that are not handguns in this. I haven't been able to do a single mission using only a handgun. That's gotta say something about Call of Duty. But I'll be curious to see what, when I get to it, what Modern Warfare 3 is like. Modern Warfare 3 isn't next, World at War is next. But after World at War is Modern Warfare 3. And I'll be curious to see how Modern Warfare 3 is.
What's your status? We're almost out of ammo. On fuel. There's a weapons cache in that bunker on the right. You're covered. But we can't get.
Because depending on how that game is will let me know what it's like.
Yeah. We got pushed back before we bury him.
Grandpa was in Korea and had to give up NASCAR racing. That's crazy. Or no, race car. I read that as NASCAR. I don't know why, but race car.
Just hang tight. Okay, standing by.
It's cool to see the connection that people have with military families and such. I didn't need to fire that shot either. That wasn't required. Let's see if we can find a handgun. My family has a lot of military lineage, though not as much as some. Like we had one in the Vietnam War, we had one in Korea, 2 in World War II, at least one in the Civil War, which is pretty crazy to think.
There he is! Target down!
And most likely we had at least one in the Revolutionary War.
Got one by the trench line!
Because my family's been here since the 1600s, the early 17th century. My family settled in the United States in the early 16th century.
Enemies by the trench line!
Fun history fact, so presumably we had someone fighting in the Revolutionary War. I would expect we did. I wanted to say they settled somewhere up in the Northeast, though. Okay, I'm gonna kill him in the hopes that there's a handgun here. Because why would there be? Because this game hates me. Okay, you don't actually have to kill him, though. That's not a required kill. Clearly, that's not a required kill.
I got him! He's dead!
It doesn't really matter because this challenge has been failed multiple times over at this point.
Got one by the trench line!
At this point, it's turning more into a how few kills can you get run. Man, this stream's got a lot of likes. That's awesome. Thank you guys. That's good for the views in the later point, like whenever we do, when this goes to the studio and whatever you call it. That's always good because that means more views here means it'll be more popular there and therefore better in that situation. Always thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. I have awesome viewers. I know everyone says that, but I definitely do. As you guys listen to me being a drunk dumbass week on week. Every week you listen to me being a dumbass drunkaloid, whatever you want to call it, and enjoy it. I don't know how you guys enjoy it, but I'm glad you do. Because I drink every Friday, Saturday to enjoy life a bit. While also gaming. Because it's fun. The drinking and the gaming aspects. Also, am I going to ignore the fact that I just ran up the entire hill without getting hit, mostly, until the end? Saved a kid who was hit by an IED. Wow, okay.
10 minutes out.
That's pretty cool.
Red Rider, over. What's your status?
All I know is that a member of my family that served, in Vietnam at least, he was in the Battle of Khe Sanh that apparently I have to restart because there's no checkpoint. Because reasons. I thought you could stab these barrels and send them down full of gasoline.
What's your position? Just hang tight.
Okay then, so that's how this is going to be. Oh yeah, good news though for South Carolina is apparently we're reopening restaurants on May 18th. I am so ready to eat out again and give places my business if I have a job. If I had a job by then yes. If not, then it won't be much different from my current routine. Because my current routine is cooking most nights. But on Fridays, I try to go get takeout from somewhere local. Really good local barbecue place, though, and I went there today. Probably the second best barbecue place I've ever been in my life. Which is pretty much saying something, because I grew up in the southeastern United States where barbecue is a staple. The place in my town now is the second best barbecue I've ever had. Only behind one place in Clemson. Called the Smokin' Pig. Best barbecue I've ever had in my life. By far. Well, not by far, but definitely best barbecue I've ever eaten.
I got him.
Only problem is I live too far away to where it's not worth driving to because the food will get cold by the time I get home because I can't eat there. Some patrolling 19-year-old hidden IED. They got ambushed. That's pretty crazy. That is a pretty extensive story. I remember my family that served in Vietnam. He's dead now, unfortunately. He passed away. I don't think he had a story quite to that degree. I know he served as artillery in the Battle of Khe Sanh, though. That's really as much as I know about him. Which is sad I didn't know as much about him as I should have. But he had a hard life, so things did not go well for him. He got dealt a bad hand many times.
They're by the trench line.
God, I don't want to have to shoot him or anything, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's going to be a choice. This way I can sprint in, but where are the checkpoints here? Not just the lack of handguns, but where are the checkpoints?
Hostile near the barrel.
I mean, I know we've already failed this mission. Shouldn't be that tired. It's not that late. It's only 10 o'clock.
He's down!
Yeah, roger that.
Come on, guys. Kill the enemies, please.
By the trench line!
That was not open last time, was it? I'm getting shot through the wall.
Tango down. Hostile near the barrel.
Why is the game not giving me checkpoints? Where is my team? This sounds like when I was playing Falling Skies.
Enemy by the barrel.
Yelling as to where my team... Okay, well, if the game's gonna be that broken that they can shoot me through the wall, then I'm gonna shoot them and not feel bad about it. that ain't on me. They can shoot me through the wall. That ain't my fault. And screw that. I mean, if they can shoot me through the wall, I'm not going to complain about being able to shoot them back, because that's not my fault. That's on the game being badly designed. I don't think there's any choice but to do it this way at this point. Sadly, I don't really think there's a choice. No, this was the bunker. Okay, no, it's just objective complete. It's not checkpoint. So, when do I get a checkpoint here? I'm gonna suspend the challenge here for like 5. Oh, I just killed a friendly, sorry. Well, he looked like an enemy, so I don't care. So I'm gonna say screw the challenge on this mission because I've already failed multiple times over, so whatever. Grandpa's also passed, that sucks. Due to Agent Orange, wow, that's... Okay, that's really terrible, honestly. That's horrible. Like, that's far worse. Because my cousin or great cousin, whatever his level would have been, because he passed in his sleep. That sucks. That's awful, because that sounds like a terrible way to go. Or even if it was residual effects of it, that's a terrible way to go. I mean, mine suffered a lot of physical problems after he had a really bad, like, car wreck sometime after he served. I mean, we all knew he wasn't gonna be that old when he died because he had a lot of difficulties. Come on, can we get up? Okay, I think now that we got a checkpoint, I feel more confident in rushing this. Okay, we can make that. We can absolutely make that. I know for a fact we can get there. I'm pouring one more shot for myself for later. I don't know when I'm going to take it, but later, probably. Well, we can make this. We can make it up. It's doable. It's going to require a bit of luck and not doing that. But there's a way to get through this for sure. I see an opening. Come on. Objective. Does that mean checkpoint, though? It does not. Okay, but it's doable. It's totally doable. It's just going to require some luck. So we can do it. It's just going to require a little bit of luck. Okay, that didn't work out. Okay, might have to let my team do a few kills first. Let them get a few kills first. I'll kill one.
Target down!
God, this game is just trying to make me suffer. You cannot do most of these missions under my conditions. Because you just don't get access to handguns. And I'd be able to do this just fine if they gave you access to one, but they don't. I've got an M14 and an M60.
Got him! Got him! Yeah, roger that.
Screw this. I'm gonna go ahead and say, write this mission off. Because I just don't think it's gonna be kind enough to me to do this. I gotta make halfway progress on the game today. and not do that. That was my bad there. I need to not do that. Man, this game hates me. This game hates the idea of handgun only. I feel like this has gotta be like one of the worst games in the franchise this kind of a run.
I got him. Target down.
I know MW3 isn't this bad. I know Modern Warfare 2019 isn't this bad. You can do at least a few missions of 2019 without using something that's not a handgun. I know for a fact because I've done it before.
Grab some cover. At the crater, contact. Tango in the crater.
Well, I'm running in. Let's see if we can make it. There we go. There we go. That looks like cutscene material. There we go. We got checkpoints. All good. Bad time for a gun to jam, bro. Boy. Oh, Python. Well, thank you for finally giving me a fucking handgun that I don't get to keep for some reason.
Do not, repeat, do not engage. Fire, put it right there. I'm coming around again. Stay with me. Belay that order. Get your ass out.
Again, clearly this game does not like me.
Repeat your last.
On me!
More NVA moving in. Infantry and armor. They must have a fucking division hit out there.
Look, the first couple missions were a little more reasonable. This one is not being kind to me.
Jumping back, get on the toe!
Now we get to blow up tanks.
This thing built like
Come on, explosives are cheating. We can't be using them explosives.
143. Authorization Sierra Oscar Golf X-ray. Priority 1. X-ray engaging.
Use the controls to steer the tow missile.
Arc light 5 minutes out.
Nice.
Did I miss? Oh, I missed. I can't believe I missed him.
Roger, X-ray. Targeting sector. Arc light 2 minutes out.
Clearly this game does not like handguns.
X-ray. Targeting sector.
Apparently it's getting ready to go somewhere at a heart attack, and that sucks. That's terrible. As mine died, it wasn't necessarily a nursing home, but he died in his sleep, so at the very least it was peaceful.
Understood. Stand by, X-ray.
Which I'd rather have than some kind of thing that's like drawn out or whatnot.
Arc light 1 minute out. Understood, X-ray commencing run.
Well, this is more kills I have to get with something that is not a handgun. This game is being awful. Like, I haven't finished a single combat mission yet under these rules.
Affirmative, X-ray.
Game, I think you broke there. Game, I think you broke.
Coordinates received. Keep your head down, X-ray.
It ain't no rough economy. The U.S. military has a blank check. Because I know that's a trophy for this. They got a damn blank check. Who cares?
Roger that. We're inbound. Arc light. Coordinates confirmed. Engaging.
Because I don't think we've made a single mission yet. Using only the handgun except for the one that doesn't have combat.
This is the start of something else. They'll be back.
Bowman!
Well, at least on that mission we did it on regular,
Shit, Mason.
which is an improvement.
It's good to see you, Alex. Jason Hudson, CIA. We're here to talk about your encounter with Russians in Laos. We got word a defector might be in play.
I think at that point you'd be willing to retire and just say, screw it. You're gonna have a good enough pension, it shouldn't matter.
The Tet Offensive was the beginning of the end.
No, these guys, they're special forces and shit. They get a pretty good pension and such.
You established contact with the Russian defector.
No!
We know you did.
Wow, actually, let me skip that. Well, let's see if we can do this mission with only handgun. I think more of the challenge of this is going to be to see if we can actually beat a mission using only the damn handgun.
You are jumping into some deep shit, Woods.
Because so far, it's 0.
We're
We're 0 for like 6.
We lost contact with his security team. He may be holed up in the MacD safe room.
He's alive! We'll find him!
Well, this introduction doesn't make me any more confident. We'll see what we start with, though, and then I will see if I'm confident or not. I only ever see that helicopter in, like, Mercenaries 2. That exact time because the guerrillas use them. PLAV, I mean.
Hotel 6 is gone.
Nice shooting, Woods.
Here, Smash 12, hold your incendiaries.
Sir, I did not take this handgun.
I got eyes on X-ray.
I did not accept this, therefore it is not my choice. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This game is just not letting this run happen. And I am shocked at how little it is letting this happen. There are not handguns available in most of these missions, which is honestly really surprising.
Bowman, northeast corner!
On the way.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely respect the members of my family that had to deal with all that kind of crap. It's just, it's stuff that you can't imagine having to do these days. I mean, people are saying, like, it's, you know, our grandparents were called off to war to fight actual Nazis, and we're being told to sit on the couch all day. Which, given certain psychology that exists out there, makes sense as to why it's a challenge.
X-ray, we're breaching the roof.
That's all the whole thing.
The whole damn building's overrun.
I'm not gonna go into that.
Next floor down.
Can you guys please just kill all the enemies so I don't have to do anything?
And he's one tough son of a bitch.
How is there not a single handgun here? Is no one equipped with a gun, with a handgun?
What's he saying? Kill the civilians.
Is there seriously no one in this universe that has a handgun? I'm seeing fouls, spazzes, everything I don't want to see.
Get down!
This game just hates me for this idea. I'd love to unleash a dragon's breath, but it would violate the challenge. Can you guys do the work because I can't exactly do anything right now? Run. Let's see what happens. That might work. That may work. I mean, a handgun, by Wikipedia's definition, is pretty much any pistol or machine pistol. Which would be the actual pistols that the game gives you, as well as things like the Scorpion.
Get down!
And presumably like the Mini Uzi and the MPL, though I don't know. I'd actually have to look into that. Because the PM63 is not a machine pistol, it's a submachine gun. Or else I would have actually had more success in this run so far. Hey, Invisible, what's up? I don't know why you got the notification now, 2 hours in, that YouTube being stupid, most likely. I don't expect YouTube to actually function anymore, so I'm not surprised. So we're attempting to beat Black Ops 1 using only a handgun. And so far, it has been a colossal failure. Like, we haven't beaten a single mission under those conditions. Yeah, MPL's an SMG, but I'm just thinking at this point as to what could possibly remotely count as a machine pistol. See you later, Mega Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate support. But no one is giving me a gun I can actually use in this challenge. Oh. Okay, that was my fault for standing in the fire, I think. I think that was on me. How does no one have a handgun? No one in all of Vietnam owns a handgun, clearly. A rumor that a vaccine for the virus is invented using stem cells. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they make it from.
Get down!
Now, given that I've worked in the clinical research field for 2 years, I don't entirely trust it. I'd rather them have the full 5 to 6 year development time on a vaccine before injecting it into me. Notes to self-fire kills, pretty much. Yeah, that's true. You're forced to either go on the draft or run away, pretty much. But yeah, working in the clinical research field, I'm going to say I'd rather have at least a few years on the vaccine development before actually injecting it into my body. Let's say this. I'll trust it when Bill Gates injects it into himself. I'll trust it then. When he injects this exact vaccine into himself, I will trust it. I'll take it then. Until he does that, then I will not take it. I will not trust it. If he puts it into himself, then yes, I'll trust it. Keep running. Come on, keep running. Oh man, you might be able to. I don't know. Already helped 46 people. Well, I mean, I can tell you right now, though, vaccines they take to get a truly ethical one, efficacy, not ethical, but efficacy, you need 5 to 6 years. That's how it works. You need 5 to 6 years. So obviously this vaccine has not had 5 to 6 years. Again, I'll trust it when Bill Gates takes it himself. When he does, then I'll take mine. Until then, I'm not going to trust it. And clearly, there is no way through this without using something that is not a handgun. Because the game is doing whatever it can to screw me. We have yet to beat a mission using something that is not a handgun. And frankly, I'm just getting sick of restarting.
Safe room's been breached.
Got to the safe room. I mean, everyone dies, so...
Roger that, Lehman-Einer. Moving on.
Safe room, just ahead.
This thing's no deadlier than a normal flu.
Molotov, at the window!
To be completely honest, it's not.
Safe room is down there.
Okay, we can get through this with few kills. I think we can do this. If the game will just be a little bit more cooperative.
Roger that, Lehman-Einer. Moving on.
Now, this playthrough was ruined in Mission 1, to be honest.
Molotov, at the window!
Because the first mission has required non-handgun usage.
Safe room's been breached.
So where's your contact?
I will concede maybe there's a way to get there using something that's not a handgun, or that is a handgun, but I don't know. This basically failed in Mission 1. This game is doing whatever it can to stop this challenge run from happening. I've never seen anything like this as to how much you have to use something specific. Because you cannot get through this using a handgun. Because no one uses a handgun is the problem. If people actually use them, you could, but you can't, because no one actually uses it.
He should be in one of these rooms.
And this is part 1, so...
Fire in the hallway!
But no one uses handguns. This is just like borderline impossible. We have not had any success so far.
How'd you get out of
Shockingly, this run has been a failure so far.
you, my friend?
I'm more curious for Black Ops 2 because you can actually make your own loadouts in Black Ops 2.
Would do well to heed.
Because in Black Ops 2, they let you do custom classes for every mission. So I can equip a machine pistol and a regular pistol for every mission.
Dragovich, I knew it's him again.
It may not necessarily work out, but at least it's available.
Influence spreads like a cancer. Even the Kremlin does not know what he is truly planning.
Cancer barely existed in the 70s, Reznov, or the 60s. Yeah, exactly. No one uses a handgun, you don't ever start with one. Oh, that's intel.
Are these your men?
Yeah, no one ever uses them in this game. It's ridiculous.
What took you so long, Mason? That intel...
I'm very surprised at how little they use them compared to the other games. Because you get them all the time in the Modern Warfare games. You don't get them at all in this game.
You just be there. We're gonna need some close air support for this shit.
After this mission, I'm gonna have to go use the bathroom.
RT Texas, this is 1-5. We need immediate air support at Grid 7. Delta.
Pull it together and give me that radio.
I will take your radio because you're clearly gonna die.
Good luck with that shit.
Possibly.
Texas, this is Sierra Oscar Golf X-ray. Priority 1.
Air support? We can't be using that.
I authenticate Golf 2, over.
Use it on our own men. That'll stop it from happening. And I've heard the bioweapons theories and stuff before, so it wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world. Yeah, Black Ops 2, I think it'll be more possible because you can actually create your own class. It's the same thing with Infinite Warfare, is that Infinite Warfare lets you make your own class. And World War II doesn't have this same level of action and such. So I don't know how World War II is going to end. The game, I mean.
Mason, put that ordnance on the buildings!
No, I will not use it. It's only on Kowloon. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't say they're all American. COVID most likely came from a China lab. For everything I've seen so far, it's possible it was something else, but I would not be surprised at all if it came from a China lab. Just there's too many coincidences within it.
Contact down!
Of just, it devastates the world economy right as China's economy is being crippled by the US. Come on now.
Target down!
It's gotta be from China because they got situation back under control very quickly.
Damn! There's a fucking tank out there!
Mason, tag that son of a bitch right now!
Heard a lot about the Canadian fights between the French and the British, I guess. And that's old school. Well, it's gonna make me use that. I'm not even gonna question it anymore because this game clearly hates this idea of a run. Used to kill the tank. At this point, I don't even care anymore because this game clearly doesn't want this to be successful.
X-ray, move out! Tank destroyed. X-ray, you are clear to proceed.
We're still good.
The LZ's half a click away. End of the street.
They run. Why is it fenced off? Okay, thank you. Oh, well, that's just great. I'm gonna have to kill one to be able to move. Make that 3. Or death. Whatever. I mean, if it was supported by Bill Gates, I wouldn't be surprised.
Affirmative, X-ray.
Otherwise, it's a little bit different scenario. Can't tell, I'm not a fan of Mr. Gates. I don't trust Mr. Gates at all. No, I don't think that's the reason we got involved with Nam. The reason for the Vietnam War was to prevent the spread of communism.
End of the street.
That was the main reason behind the Vietnam War. If I could not die, that'd be great. But that was the main reason behind it, was to prevent the spread of communism. Which, in terms of that being the only goal of the war, then yes, we succeeded. But I would not consider the 50,000 deaths to be worthwhile versus the extremely minimal rewards of the war.
End of the street.
Had no choice but to use a shotgun here because that's how this game works. I'm just done dealing with this at this point because this game is just trying to screw me over in every possible way. Like, this run is not going the way I wanted it to at all.
Affirmative, X-ray. Texas raining hell.
Sick of talking about all that stuff. I don't blame you. That's why I don't talk politics on stream, because it only ever ends badly. It's just going to end in arguments. Not going to end well. It's just going to end in people arguing and violently fighting and stuff. Maybe not violently, but you get what I mean. It's just not going to end well.
Tank destroyed. X-ray, you are clear to proceed.
It's not worth the effort put into it.
LG's half a click away. End of the street.
At this point, I've all but given up on this run because this game is just doing everything in its power to make sure it's not possible. Like, this is just absurd, the degrees it's taking to not let me do this. No one uses handguns. At all in this game. There are constant scripted portions of missions that require something that is not a handgun.
Tango down.
It's just not even really worth the effort at this point. I mean, it is because it's a challenge run, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the run, I'm just not happy with how it's going. My best recipes from the Fallout cookbook? I don't even know what was my best recipes because I suck at cooking. I mean, I got better at it over time, but I'm far from where I need to be for cooking recipes in that cookbook. And there are many more complicated recipes to make in the future that may or may not end well. Yeah, it was a rough warfare. It ended horribly for everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna insist on finishing it. Because I want to see at least how much of it's possible, given I'm doing the whole series at this point.
Pulling out. Take down that anti-air and we'll return support. Over.
Understood.
If this was the first game that I had done, it would probably be different, but I've already done 2 other games. This whole series at this point is more not necessarily about if this run is possible, but how much of it is possible under these conditions. And generally, it's been large portions of it. Generally, like the Modern Warfare games, you can beat most of the missions in those games using only handguns. Which is surprising given the way that this game has gone so far and that not a single mission is allowed. It's actually kind of surprising. Oh, okay, we got a flashback.
Reznov was here in Way City. He was the defector.
He came back for you, Mason. Reznov was back.
Still in one piece, my friend.
I'm good.
Hey, no, Reznov.
You okay, brother?
I'm still breathing. We'll see you at the rally point.
Can I run past him? Yes. Okay, that actually worked. I could do that without combat. Go, Reznov, you're a beast. You're an absolute beast.
Good work,
Not so sure.
Get the wounded first. More birds on their way. Sit tight. X-ray, air support is offline while we evacuate the wounded.
Looks like we gotta wait.
There is not a handgun in this
This
mission at
LZ
all.
secure. Mason set up charges around the perimeter.
Okay, I had to take a break real quick, guys. I gotta really use the bathroom here, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes to finish this mission and such. But my favorite series, COD versus Far Cry, Call of Duty, definitely. And yeah, the run's impossible, but it's fun. I'll be back in a few minutes once I use the bathroom. Oh, very much better.
perimeter.
Bathroom there. Got a lot of stuff
Get the
in my
wounded
body,
first.
not a lot of
More
liquid.
birds on their way. Sit tight.
Alright, let's roll. Let's finish this mission. We're gonna do like one more mission tonight, probably. Because clearly this run is just doing anything in its power to not be possible. I know that sounds terrible, but that's exactly what's happening. Because there's not even a handgun in this mission, as best I can tell. So I don't have a choice but to just use whatever they give me. Also, I'm not sure this exactly happened in Vietnam. A situation exactly like this. I mean, it could have. I don't know. I can't say it did or didn't. Because I wouldn't know. I'm more of a historian on the world wars than Vietnam.
They're closing in!
So yeah, this entire mission was a bust here. We're riding this one off, like you write off on your taxes. It's just not happening. At least on regular, maybe it would be a little different on recruit, but we ain't going to that point. Trying to avoid recruit difficulty at all costs, because that's not good. That's not fun. I mean, it is kind of fun in a way, but not in the right way.
You're not the only ones trying to get out.
We have a priority one package to extract! We need that evac!
We'll find another way. Hold your position.
You better get behind that barrier, sir, before you end up getting shot.
X-ray, your evac is on its way.
There's actually no point of zooming in on this thing, because the sight's almost the same. Is that a tank? That is a tank. That seems very deadly to us.
From the southeast!
My machine gun is doing nothing against said tank. I'm gonna hide until you kill it.
We have a Navy BDR on its way.
Roger that, not too soon!
Direct fire support to cover arrival. Delta squad when it's on.
About time.
Got it, X-ray out!
Marking coordinates. Delta Squadron. Burn them out.
Roger, X-ray.
The book Letters Home from Vietnam. It's real letters from real soldiers. Okay, that'd be interesting. I should read that at some point.
Roger, X-ray. Target run. Get your people back.
And they demand that... Oh, crap. Bad time to look at the screen. Or bad time to look at comments. I guess they demand the East to follow them because the West has always kind of been considered, at least in modern days, the more, like, advanced civilization or something. I assume that's the reasoning behind it.
Get your asses to the boat! Incoming! Danger close!
Heal up.
Everything you got! Go!
I do not remember dying that quickly before.
Dragovich.
But it's okay. We got it. Now that entire mission was a colossal failure from minute one.
The enemy's courage could be
Because this game is not being friendly to me.
21-4-0-14.
Now I get the number station or whatever happens.
We have the dossier that the defector gave you at MacV. We've ID'd all of Dragovich's men. Kopchenko, Steiner, Clark. You know them. Masterminds of Project Nova.
Nova 6. Reznov called it Nova 6. Dragovich.
What do you know about Dr. Clark? We know that Clark was the chemical engineer and
I'm
foreman.
gonna skip this. Come on. This is a super interesting thing, but hard to read. Like, in my old house, we had like a whole library room in the house because my dad has read so many books and stuff over the years.
If you think your government-sponsored brutality intimidates...
Okay, maybe this mission will finally let me beat it under certain conditions.
By talking to you.
So we have to break the window, we have to feed him glass.
Think about what you have to lose.
God, that would suck.
Do
I'm
this all
swallow
day.
glass.
We got plenty of windows.
Or you can give us what we want and we guarantee your safety.
Or he ends up dying and you get nothing. That's the other option.
Dead man. I've been hunted across every corner of the globe. If you found me, so will they. They know everything you know. They're probably on their way now.
Why?
Dragovich doesn't like loose ends.
Yeah, the West just thinks it's more advanced and civilized than the East more often than not, even though Japan's like the most advanced country in the world. Or
I
close
was
to it.
hired to help stabilize certain volatile compounds.
What kind of compound?
Nova 6. A biochemical weapon.
You left them right to me! Get your head down!
Oh, we start with handguns. Well, how nice is that? I greatly appreciate that. Intel, cool. I remember that intel specifically.
What's the escape route? There's a hatch in the ceiling. This way.
There's a hatch in the ceiling.
Did you inhale the gas?
I don't think so.
We start with pistols.
Direct exposure.
I appreciate that.
Tango down.
Which way?
That should make this mission might be possible. Now, the Kiparis. I need to look this up real quick. What the hell is the Kiparis? Because this is not a weapon I'm familiar with. The OTS-02 Kiparis is a submachine gun. Design Bureau of Tula. It was adopted by the Russian police and the MVD. It is a submachine gun, so it is not what we are looking for. So we do not want to be using it. I think we're going to be okay, though, because I think we're going to get other guns in this mission. I know you get a trophy for, like, finishing this mission using only dual-wielded weapons. Which is why I think we're going to be okay.
Enemy down!
Right side window. Right side.
Oh, I was supposed to shoot that window, wasn't I? Sorry.
Onto the roof.
Oh, that doesn't look good. That's a big plane flying right over our faces. Okay, it looks like we get flashbangs or something, so this mission might actually be the first one possible. Ow. You'd be dead at that point. Yes, this mission does have the thunder gun. I'll show that off in a second. Really gritty details. Okay, yeah, that's interesting then. That's something that'd be cool to check out at some point.
Grab what you need. They'll be here before you know it.
You're very well prepared for a dead man.
I know that this mission has the thunder gun. I don't remember how you get it, though.
Not mean I'm in any hurry to embrace it.
Whatever you say, English.
What is this? Why can't I take those? What does he have to do? You have to... you have to hold square on this wall or something? I don't blame you. This isn't the most interesting stream in the world because we've already failed multiple times. Yeah, I know that there's a way to get a thunder gun on this mission. I just don't really remember how to do it. Because it's in this room. You get it, like, off the wall or something.
Okay.
I just don't remember how you do it. I think you had to, like, shoot certain things or something. If I remember correctly, but it's been a long time.
Okay, on me.
Because you're definitely correct though, Simon, that it's in here. Already spoke about food, games, beverage, politics, drinks, etc. We'll find more things to talk about in the future. Hopefully, though, things like I try to avoid the political stuff because that's just going to piss people off. Like, half my audience is going to be happy, half of them's going to be pissed off. That's why I try to avoid it. Because it simply can't end well.
Got him!
Okay, on me!
Keep it up!
I want to make more interesting streams in the future, though, like maybe even with other people and stuff. I got people in mind, so that are not just Lizard Guy. Want to look it up quickly? It's a challenge you made up? What challenge did I made up? Aside from like half the Fallout challenge runs that no one with a functioning brain would have thought of. Oh yeah, look the weapon up, yeah. Okay. I mean, it would violate the challenge. It's not like I haven't already violated the challenge many times anyway, but come on, we gotta be a little masochistic here and make it as challenging as possible for us. There's nothing wrong with that, and a little extra pain to your train of game.
Contact down!
Oh, flashbang. Oh no, you are not killing me. There we go, we got some mission 4. Oh, no, sir. Oh, well, he shot me from behind. Of course he did. Because reasons. God, this game has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, though.
Okay, on me!
Like, this may legitimately take 3 streams. Just because things are not going the way I wanted them to in the first stream here. I mean, I haven't had success in a single mission yet. The game is just like doing whatever it can to stop me from success. I don't usually like sadistic games, but every now and then I like to torture myself with the game for my viewers' pleasure. My viewers enjoy it, and it can be a little fun every now and then to twist my balls in this way of suffering through a challenge run that is way more difficult than it has any right to be. And especially in this given day and age when I don't have a job and this basically is my job for the next month or so until I can get something back because of the virus. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't intend to play anything from FromSoft anytime soon. Now, I've always talked about this before. If I win the lottery or something, you will see me play something from FromSoft. But that's because I'll be focusing on YouTube as a full-time job because I don't have to do anything else. And I'll be living in my own house and shit like that, so that's kind of a different situation. That's a very unique situation that's not going to happen. You have a challenge, you're going to try to beat all man-eater bosses as level 1. Or a bow-only run in Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. You could now do a bow-only run in Fallout 76 if you're interested, people. I've always thought it'd be interesting to see someone try to do a black powder only run of Fallout 76, but you'd really need a group to be able to do it. Like, I've thought about, like, it'd be cool if I could get a team of, like, me and Min Squad and Senza and Dante all to do it at once. That'd be something. Get the 4 of us to play it at once. But then again, we'd all have to agree on, like, consoles and shit, so that'd be a bit of an issue. Because Min Squad usually plays his games on PC. I don't know about Dante or Senza. I feel like Senza probably plays on PC just because his are really weird challenge runs. Playing through Tekken and getting your butt handed to you because of the cheating final boss. So is it like a what's it called, rubber band type of AI or something. That's how a lot of games are, so. I haven't played a Tekken game, like, ever, I don't think.
2 more assholes below.
No problem. I got it.
Now, so far, we are succeeding on this mission. We have not failed this mission yet.
Target down! Dragovich is going to a lot of trouble to show
Yeah, we have not failed on this mission yet.
Told you about Nova 6.
This could be our first successful mission on this run, which is weird given the other games were more about counting where we first failed. How does that not hit him? Seriously. I have more than enough ammo. It should have hit him. Apparently not. Level 1 in Man-Eater versus a huge whale. I mean, you're a shark. You should be superior, right? Theoretically, you should be superior. You're still a shark, you're still the apex predator of the seas. You're not an elephant, but you're still an apex predator. I don't blame you for not wanting to play games that just make you suffer. I only do it because it's entertaining for you guys in these challenge runs. And because I kind of like playing some of these games under weird conditions, because it's very different. And I've beaten some of these games so many times that it makes sense to change things. I see dual-wield pistols! I have 2 different kinds of dual-wielded pistols. Now we're good to go. I got like 1,000 bullets. We good to go. We're actually gonna beat this one, hopefully. Unless something goes horribly wrong, we are going to beat this mission handgun only after all this time. I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? I don't think I was.
This way!
Someone keeps attacking you with instant KO deaths. That's probably how a certain character is. That wouldn't be that surprising. Merlin, this game does not have the same weapon selection that I kind of thought it did. Not quite as many options as I thought. Okay, take cover here. Let's be a little more careful this time. We got 600 bullets. We should be fine. I don't know where my team is. Without a gamer, there's no need to exist. Or without a gamer, there's no need for a game to exist. Yeah, I can understand that. Level 1 is Baby Shark. Baby Shark, do Baby Shark, do Baby Shark, do whatever that song is, do. Please punch me for singing Baby Shark, do. I am drunk, so that's my excuse, do. I hope this makes it into my highlight reel, do. So I definitely went to the wrong place before, or fell too far at least. Just open fire, like, as many bullets as possible into that hole. We got him.
Follow the hallway, all the way to the
Let's use the auto dual wield. Why not use the automatic weapons instead? It's still technically a handgun, so it's okay. And it's a machine pistol technically at that point, but it's still a handgun, so it's okay.
to the next balcony!
Okay, we're getting near the end here.
Back outside! Balcony on your right!
Fortunately, Black Ops 1 is not a game I remember as well as some of the others in the franchise. Oh, I just killed the baby shark. I'm so sorry, baby shark. I didn't mean to kill you, little baby shark. But you were in my way, so you didn't have a choice but to die. Oh, he's friendly. Never mind. Clark? Who's Clark? Come on, give me back my dual-wield guns. Thank you. Okay, cool. Spetsnaz assault. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use your damn Grim Reaper. I got more than enough ammo. You killed the shark and that's failed challenge run. I already failed a challenge run enough times at this point. Yeah, this. How did that kill me? No, I failed the challenge run enough times at this point. It doesn't even matter anymore.
He's dead! Spetsnaz inbound!
The music's pretty epic in this, though.
Watch my back!
I kind of wish I had a single handgun instead of these dual-wielded ones. It'd make life a little bit easier here.
Got your own combination?
Single handgun would be a little easier to aim. Because I've shot 2 handguns at once in real life, and they do not aim very well. Oh, hold on. We got a grenade here. Let that explode. Thank you. Jeez, it only took 8 or 9 missions to finally get. I did sprint jump. A Far Cry challenge run. I don't know what would be good for Far Cry, though. Because Mitten Squad did like a... Not a no-kill, but some kind of... A machete-only run, so... Of Far Cry 3. I don't really know what else there would be that would be good. I love how he's actually wanted to tell you when he's on his deathbed here, and then his brain goes splat. I don't really know what would make a good challenge run for Fallout, because you can't do stealth only. I already know that for a fact, because the games don't allow it. Far Cry New Dawn Saw Launcher only, and that actually might be interesting. That's a good idea, actually.
Roger, Red Eye. On the way.
Not saying it's something I'm going to do anytime soon, but that's not a bad idea.
Negative. He's dead.
I mean, I've said before, I liked New Dawn, and a lot of people didn't.
This way.
That would be interesting, to say the least. Saw Launcher only, because, I mean, Saw Launcher's a one-hit kill as long as you hit your target. I don't know, that could be interesting. Maybe. Maybe someday in the future. And I'd rather do the rest of the Call of Duty franchise first, and even like Killzone and stuff first. I think like Killzone 2 would be very interesting to do handgun only because Killzone 2 is a very difficult game.
Working for Dragovich. His name's...
There we go.
We're going
mission.
to Russia.
Finally, we beat a mission using only a damn stupid fucking pistol. Now, that's a good idea, though. Far Cry New Dawn Saw Launcher only. That's a good idea, because I think you get a Saw Launcher in, like, the first mission.
We know that Jason Hudson briefed you on the intel extracted from Dr. Clark and Calhoun.
Hudson said that Clark was...
I'll keep that in mind. I need to look back at the game first to see if it would actually be remotely possible It's mostly the final boss that would concern me. Because that final boss fight is pretty brutal.
Mason, listen to me.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, we got our flashback mission going. I have no idea what kind of guns I'm going to have access to here, honestly.
All must die.
But he told me what.
He's going to have World War II guns here, maybe? Let's see. That's honestly a really good idea. I'll look into that. Because again, I liked New Dawn enough that I would definitely do a challenge run for it.
My father was a musician in Stalingrad.
Most people seem to hate New Dawn, but I didn't.
The sound of his violin filled the air with magnificent music. Korsakov, Stasov, many of the great nationalist composers.
Yeah, I feel like that might
To my
actually be
countrymen,
pretty difficult.
It was a symbol of hope.
Far Cry 5, no companion, or even New Dawn, no companion wouldn't be that big a deal.
Even now, his music.
You don't really need a companion that much in those games. You can do it totally solo because you can get powerful enough weapons.
Collaborating with any Nazi is a betrayal against all of Mother Russia. Dragovich.
I think there could definitely be better runs than that, like that Saw-only run. Or Saw Launcher. So I wouldn't mind an excuse to play through New Dawn again. I enjoyed the game enough. I think I have the disc version of it, too. Which is interesting.
Everything is loaded. They are waiting.
Victor, it is time.
Yes, Dmitri. Time to hunt down the last remnants of the fascist Reich.
Nevsky, grab the gear.
Let's do it!
The men and I have fought through the most...
I don't have a pistol!
Front. We were no...
Because why would I?
Even now.
Also, these vehicles seem slightly advanced for 1945.
Ah,
to be fair.
The hero of Berlin graces us with his presence.
Seem closer to 60s level
As long as Mother
technology
Russia has enemies.
than 1945, but whatever.
Put aside your petty rivalry, Kravchenko. Captain Reznov will do as he is told. We are here for one German, and one German only. Dr. Friedrich
Play on the highest difficulty. I mean, the hardest difficulty is
has
hard.
offered his cooperation to our cause.
You're not supposed to play them on the highest difficulty. You're supposed to have fun just playing through them on
Obey
easier
this
normal.
order, and you will be shot.
This is our last mission of the night, most likely. I don't know how this one's going to end because I have no access to any sort of handgun.
What happened in Stalingrad between you and Dragovich?
When the German occupation began,
I killed him.
Lapdog Kravchenko left my men and I hopelessly outnumbered. Promises of reinforcements were made, but not kept. Dragovich and Kravchenko are opportunists, manipulators. They are not to be trusted.
Dragovich, Kravchenko, Steiner must die.
He fought by my side from the siege of Stalingrad to the fall of Berlin. The wounds he sustained, ensuring our victory, should have earned him a hero's welcome to Russia. But Stalin had little need for heroes.
The German must not be harmed. We need Steiner alive. Now move!
Let's go.
Let's go. It is good to fight.
Why do we need him alive? Who cares? He's a Nazi. Who cares?
Search every corner of this camp.
Seriously, he's a Nazi. It doesn't actually matter, right?
To be spared.
Well, this music ought to be nice because we're going to be hearing this when we do the World at War run on handgun only. That's going to end horribly because there's no handguns in that game for the most part. There's only like 2 handguns in that entire game. I'm not even sure where they're available. I don't know how that run's going to go, but I feel like it's going to be bad. Oh. Okay, well, that's a good start. Yeah, the World at War run is gonna go badly, I already know. Just because there's so few weapons available that would fit this challenge. Because that game doesn't even have a machine pistol class, because it was World War II. Oh right, this game had Dolphin Dive, I forgot about that here. Well, this would be one mission using only pistols and machine pistols. Keep running. Let's cover here. I do not have special grenades. Gotta let my team do most of the advancing here. But they are doing well so far.
They are trying to surrender. They have tried before. Do not let them.
I'll let them surrender as long as I complete my damn challenge for this run, for this level. Well, and the Russians have just, like, nuked. Well, no, the Russians wouldn't have had nukes yet. It was another, like, 10 years until they had them. Even the Nazis should have had them by this point. Checkpoint! Hell yeah. I'm on regular, too, which is what's impressive about this. Run into the build. Oh. Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to let my team get up there first. Okay, never mind. Let's be a little more careful here. Let the team get there first. Okay, that's more than enough Russians at once. Or German, Nazi, bitch-holoids. I don't even know what to say because, I mean, they're all surrendering. But I don't have a way to kill them because I don't have a pistol. Because this game is a good game. I mean, Black Ops 1 is a good game, but it's not being good to me for this kind of a run. It does not want me to succeed in this run. Is the MP44 even in this game? G3 Racing, that does sound familiar. I feel like I do recognize that name. I don't know what from, but I've heard that name before. Not something I would have played back in the day, but that name sounds familiar. Now, fun fact of the day for you boys and girls out there. I have shot an MP40 and a PPSH in real life. Out in Vegas, they have a range out in Vegas where you can shoot like all sorts of random weapons and stuff. It was the coolest thing ever. I shot an MP40. I shot a PPSH. I shot an MP5, an MG42, and a 50 caliber sniper rifle, a Barrett 50 cal. The MP40 actually shoots quite well. It's a low caliber weapon, but it shoots quite well for what it is. The Germans knew what they were doing when they made their weapons. I didn't get to shoot an MP44 though, so that's one thing. I mean, win the lottery, I'm going back out. Well, no, if I win the lottery, I'm buying my own, but regardless. There was that, and then the PPSH, it's not that hard to shoot because it's also a very low caliber, because the PPSH is pretty low caliber, but it shoots extremely fast. The MG42 is kind of another story. That thing is hard as hell to shoot because the trigger pull is around 70 pounds, which is ridiculous. Maybe not 70, but it's very high. It was very hard to shoot. MP5's fine, but it's a modern weapon. I wanted to shoot the old weapons, and then I got my one shot with a 50 caliber, which was cool. Which, if you have your 50 caliber mounted on a swivel, it's not that bad. If you don't have it mounted on a swivel, then it's gonna hurt like hell. And it's also gonna kick like hell. But it's cool. Okay, see, we got through that without using something else. We're good. We all good to go. Open up the door. Oh, wait, we're supposed to go upstairs, aren't we? Well, dang. That's not good. Extreme gravity racing, play with Tron-style bikes, super fast. Okay. I don't mind all racing games. I've played a few decent racing games over the years. Arctic Thunder, that's one of my all-time favorites. I used to play that shit in the arcade all the time. That was one of my favorite games ever made. I used to play that all the time in the arcade. And I got very good at it, too. Now, I don't know where my team is and why they're not advancing.
You must be closer to the ship.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to do it that way. I'm going to have to actually have them advance to do it. So is this going to be another mission where I have to use something that's not a handgun because there's no one dropping a handgun? Unless... See if I can get one of them to maybe go into Last Stand to drop a handgun. That's, at this point, that's my only hope to do it. How did that kill him? I shot him in the leg with a PPSH. PPSH is a very low caliber machine gun. It's not killing you in real life. I'm not counting that as a death. Unless it's the only way to forward the game, in which case I don't care anymore. I'm legitimately shocked, though. I thought someone would have dropped a hand. It's a hard game. So many cheats, unlocking everything, infinite ammo, turbo. That's cool. Just because it was too hard, is that why? I'd assume that's probably the reason why. But Arctic Thunder was still a classic, though, as I was talking about before. I love that game. Very much a classic arcade game that I loved from the good old days. Come on. Surrender. I thought I was going to surrender. So technically we haven't used anything yet. Oh, did he go down? There we go. He didn't... Ow. You guys better kill him, right? This whole run's so random as to whether or not certain enemies decide to drop pistols or not. This mission looks like it's not going to be possible, though, sadly. I thought of all missions this one might be possible, but I guess not. See if I can knock him into Last Stand. Come on, stand back up so I can shoot you again. That ain't killing you in real life. I don't count that, because that's not killing you in real life. It doesn't actually matter, though, because I still have to get through this next room. And my team isn't here, so screw it. This is another mission you can't do under these conditions. PPSH does fire this fast in real life, though. It is a very fast-firing weapon. God, this is another mission that's failing. I mean, this game is just like... This game is just trying to torture me with this kind of a run. no one is dropping a handgun anywhere. No mortar strike. That bad. Checkpoint reached. Good. Run past Nazi. Die by Nazi. Okay, team. Are you actually going to kill any of them, or am I going to have to do it myself and just count this mission off entirely? I think I'm just going to have to count this mission off entirely. It doesn't seem like it's being nice to me. Because none of these enemies are dropping handguns at all. This game is really being quite brutal, though, on this run. More so than I ever would have expected. That was terrible. I killed all of them, and I missed all of them. Okay, I'm gonna say screw it. This mission's not gonna be happening either, so... just forward through it until I can get a handgun. Let that mortar destroy the bridge. I slightly kind of want to snack at this point. And I thought he went down to where I could get something from him. Why would he? Come on, does no one in this universe have a handgun? Clearly. God, this game is just brutal on this kind of a run. It just doesn't give you access to what you need to do. Have we finished one mission so far? Hack infinite back thrusters, shield, and... And still finish an 8th, that's... that's a problem. Should not be finishing an 8th if you use all that. Ideas. I said ideas is the word versus like cheats or something, whatever. God, no one in this game carries a handgun. It's insane. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I never would have imagined
We must be
this.
getting close to Steiner.
He will be where all cowards reside. As far away from the battlefield as possible.
After this mission, do you think
And
we
we're
will go
still
home?
not at the end of this mission. I mean, as much as I love this game, you would think there would be a couple of handguns here and there. Someone will be out of ammo and have to use one. But clearly not. Also, if you think the Nazis that were sitting at their Arctic or Antarctic base had this as their defenses, you're wrong. The ones that were down there probably had some pretty superior technology. That's a whole other theory, though, for another day. I mean, cheats can be fun, though. It just it gives you more content quickly. It can be fun. This seems to be another mission where you just really can't do that much under the conditions of this challenge. I feel like World at War is not even going to be this brutal. In terms of what you have to do to finish it. It's another forgotten game just because it's difficult. I mean, nowadays, the only really difficult games remembered are like the Dark Souls games, for obvious reasons. God, though, this game is just ridiculous on what it requires you to do. Like, I'm still legitimately shocked at how many kills you have to get with things that are not what you want to get kills with. You have to get a lot of kills in this game with non-handguns.
Do not point that weapon at me, Russian dog! You will take me to Dragovich.
As I looked into the German's eyes...
And how is it that you know Dragovich?
Still loading strong.
That's not questionable in the slightest.
Every fiber of my being yearned to put an end to his wretched life. But I was a soldier then. I still believed in orders.
Brezhnov, bring your men!
What is here that is so important?
General Dragovich wishes to make a name for himself.
Oh, we have control here. I
He
forgot.
believes this outpost houses
this is a
something
cutscene.
of great value to the motherland.
Dragovich and Steiner are talking like old friends. I do not like this, Reznov.
Nor I, Dmitri. Be on your guard.
We must hurry! There are Germans who would sooner see you destroyed than captured.
You assured me there would be no problems.
I cannot control the actions of the SS, General Dragovich. They are sworn to defend the Reich till their last breath.
Noble, but futile. Kravchenko, finish up here.
Brezhnov, you and your men will lead the way.
Yes, sir! Petrenko! Vikarev! Nevsky! Volov! We are moving out!
Let's go.
Steiner, tell me more about your
Let's
association.
finish this quest.
Stern project.
In 43,
And then we finish with stream
realized the
for the
Allies
night
could not
because
be
it's
held
been
back for
3
much
hours.
longer. We begin to look for more unconventional solutions.
And this game
Throughout the
is
war,
not
my
being
own
good
research
to
was
challenge.
focused on chemical weapons. It was meticulous and frustrating work. However, what we finally developed was a weapon more effective than we had ever dared to imagine. The weapon now houses...
Oh, we got a pistol here. A Tokarov and flashlight. Now, where was this the rest of the level? Seriously, where was this during the rest of the level? Also, I didn't know flashlights existed in 1945. I'm kind of surprised. Well, actually, I say that, but I felt the same way in The Legend of Korra. When they had flashlights, when that series is supposed to be set in 1920.
However effective the
But they have flashlights.
may be, you still have...
Fantastic series, by the way.
Long-range V2
It has a few issues,
from
especially
this
compared to
outpost,
Avatar,
targets
but
were command
fantastic
and
series.
control centers.
Also, why do you even make me equip this when we don't actually fight anything? It doesn't even make a difference.
Ambitious and commendable, Herr Steiner.
But we were too late. The British were upon us and their bombers crippled the ship. Locked in the ice, we tried to salvage what we could, but it was too late. Germany
The British were coming.
The Russian flag flew over Berlin.
Make them speak Russian, not the Russian
If we were
accented
attacked.
English.
Clearly, they failed.
They must speak English, or else
This is
English
it.
viewers
Right,
of game will not
Open the door.
understand. Without subtitle. Anyone can do Russian accent, including myself.
What we were looking for. Nova 6. The German weapon of mass destruction now belonged to Mother Russia.
Speaking Russian is stupid, huh? Stupidski.
Or so it seemed.
Speaking
Our
Russiansky
victory
is
was to be
stupidski.
short-lived.
I speak this raw humansky.
Dragovich wanted to see the effects of the poison firsthand. It was also an opportunity to remove a thorn in his side. I had long known of their distrust.
That's fair, and yet
Kind
boring
of
after
men they
time.
were.
Well, thankfully, this stream shouldn't be too boring because this is the last few minutes of our stream.
Dmitri Penchenko was a hero.
Why would you not
Deserved
fight
the
back?
hero's death. Instead of giving his life for the glory of the motherland, he died for nothing.
You no longer understand a word I say. I mean, I'm pretty drunk, so that can be my excuse.
He should have died in Berlin.
And they all die from the Nova 6 because it's
As I watched
horrific.
his friend die, it became clear we were not the only ones seeking the German weapons.
It also created
Most of the
zombies.
Allies circled like vultures. Of course,
The British are coming. The
Skrzhenko and
British are
Steiner
coming.
scattered like rats, leaving me to contend with the British.
British commandos assaulting our positions!
And I feel like if you just surrendered here, you'd probably be okay, to be honest. Of course I was killed by something exploding. It's not like I could have told that something was exploding when it was exploding.
Find our way out!
This section was brutal on veteran, I gotta say. And there's no handguns here, so it's not like there's anything else I can do because this game doesn't like me. Also, the Sten is a really stupid design for a gun, by the way. A sideways magazine just... It's a dumb design for a gun. Just saying. But that's my opinion. Yet another mission we can't get through.
Move! We have to get off the ship!
Now, certain conditions. How did I get through this on veteran without with enough time left on the clock for that trophy? That surprises me. It actually does surprise me a lot that I got through this on veteran with enough time left for a trophy. Now, veteran also doesn't give you checkpoints. I don't think it did.
Keep moving! This is not our war! But who do we fight?
Because Black Ops 1 isn't really that hard of a platinum. It's like a 4.5 out of 10. It's not really that hard. One or two difficult missions in the campaign. This was not necessarily one of them, even though it has a difficult miscellaneous trophy. I mean, it's going to get remastered at some point anyway, so...
Hurry! We have only 2 minutes left! Down the road! Hurry!
There we go, we got it. What makes Americans, Germans, French, English, etc. Nothing makes us better than anyone else, that's for sure.
I had destroyed the Novosil's shipment and prevented it from falling into the hands of the British.
Oh, I went the wrong way because I was looking at the screen there.
It was only
that was
after
very
I
fake
was
looking.
captured and sent to Vorkuta that I learned of Dragovich's true intentions. He would die.
No, there's nothing wrong with offending people. I don't care if you offend anyone. I offend people all the time. That's a good thing. Let the snowflakes warm up a little bit.
We are running out of time, my friend. Can you trust your leaders to destroy it? Or do you think they will use it? The flag may be different, but the methods are the same. They will use you as they used me. You must decide. Decide what you think is worth fighting for. Dragovich, Kravchenko, Stein. These men must die.
Ah, the classic quote. They must die. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm honestly kind of exhausted, and this run is honestly not going the way I thought it would. I didn't think it was going to be this rude to me, in all honesty.
Go back to Vietnam, Mason.
Like, I didn't think it was going to be this, like, anti-handgun. This is honestly kind of ridiculous at this point. Because there's none of these missions except for that one that we talked about before is even doable, seemingly, without using something that's not a handgun. Because all the others have required portions. It's ridiculous compared to the rest of the franchise that usually allows you to get through stuff. I mean, the Modern Warfare games so far have been pretty reasonable. So where am I? I just need to check real quick before we end. Where am I at in the campaign? I'll probably try to finish the stream or the series tomorrow. I don't know yet, though. We'll have to see. So Victor Charlie, then... So we've got 7 missions left. So we're over halfway through the game. So we should be good to go. How do I get out of the chair? I'm trying to remember. Good, I can still do that. It still works. I mean, obviously it would still work, I just couldn't remember what it was. This was like a really, really cool Easter egg back in the day that no one expected. We can go to Dead Ops Arcade. Let's go kill some zombies. I love this design of a game, though. This whole, like, 8-bit type design and all. This is great. And all the fake zombies following the fake human. We gotta play around with this before I go off tonight. I used to be actually pretty good at this. Not great, but decent. I've seen, like, mods of this that are in first person that just get insane. I don't know what a first-person version of this would be like on console, but it'll be pretty tough, because you die in one hit. But you have lives. I know you could also play Zork. I think that was actually a trophy you had to join the Zork mode. This is a freaking classic. And I like Dead Ops Arcade. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's pretty fun. Collect the treasure. It's better than the Black Ops 2 version, I'll say that, or the Black Ops 3 version, whatever we got. Whichever one made it next. Oh, there are like world records like in the 60s on this mode. It's absolutely insane thing. Hi, Carlos. And yeah, Invisible, this exists. But it's fun. It's actually a nice little mode. I just like the whole arcade feel of it. I love arcades. I'll be glad to go back to arcades once the damn virus ends. I'm just glad to know I remembered how to do this, how to activate it, because apparently this console doesn't have it available. Because I didn't really play the game on this console. I'm legitimately curious to see how far I can get in this, though, because I can't imagine it's going to be that far, but I am curious. there we go. We already threw 3 rounds. This is good. You're collecting treasure, I think. Just random treasure for some odd reason. Oh, we got a minigun. Better not die during this. This game gets ridiculously hard as it goes on. I'm too drunk to last a long time. That's not what she said because it's exactly the opposite, but whatever. You last a lot longer when you're drunk. I'm gonna move away from the mature conversation topic though. Bonus room, maybe? No. I don't know what I just got. Oh, it was a symbol monkey, okay. Monkey bomb, I mean. Monkey bomb thing is quite useful. I'm still alive. Honestly, I haven't died yet, which is shocking to me. Get the treasure. We have a times of 4 multiplier. Bonus room! Collect the treasure. Is that a... Well, that was a shocky pull there for a second. It would have been very trollish to put it on top of all the treasure, but it wouldn't surprise me that much given Treyarch. Let's go. Keep 'em moving. Birdie! Now we have the ray gun. Now we're back to machine gun. Don't touch electric. Electric bad. Alright, come on. We can stay alive in this. It's early. It's only round like 7. We can do this. There we go, we still alive. We good to go so far. There we go, round 6 complete. Get that treasure. I think a game like this could be successful standalone. I mean, it would have to cost like $5 though. But if it was like that, then yeah, it would be successful. It was like $5. And if it was any more than that, then you might start to run into some problems. If this actually works, I'll be shocked. I was about to say, since when does that work in any version of this game? It's not supposed to. And this mode is tough, though. It's one-shot kill. I didn't think that was gonna work, but I don't really care that much anymore anyway. I'm tired, and I'm honestly ready to call the night at this point. It's close to midnight. Oh, there's the attack helicopter. I also could have used my, like, special abilities, but I didn't even think about using I would have been interested to see this as a first-person map, though, the way that the mods are. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, that's nuke. I thought that was other button. Well, it's R1 to fire the non-nuke. Not even 12. Yeah, it feels like it's been night, honestly. I can't stay up as late as I used to, honestly, sadly. I feel like I'm getting old. I mean, that seems weird given that I'm only 24, but starting to get to that point. Oh crap, they actually killed me. I'm not going for like a world record or anything, I don't care. Just see how long I can actually manage to survive this. Simple monkey, that's a little too late, don't you think? I'm out of nukes, I got a few charges left. 8:45, so you're out on the west coast. Nice. I'm not, I'm on the east coast. East Coast US, the biggest, like, population grouping out there. One of the biggest. It's not China, which China doesn't count because they gave us the virus breeding bats, but whatever. I have a lot of anger towards what happened with that. Mostly because we're not going to have football season because of that. And that royally pisses me off. More than you guys can probably imagine. Because that's one of the few things I have to look forward to throughout the year. And now we're not going to get it. Because one or two stupid Chinese people decide to eat a bat. And ruin the entire world. So yeah, I'm not happy. I don't care if I die, screw it. I'm tired. You're 37 and feel 27. I gotta eat tortillas and real food, yeah. I ate barbecue tonight. It was good barbecue. In my now hometown. Not my actual hometown, but what's now sort of my hometown. Yeah, man, I'm only 24. People tell me I sound older. No, I'm only 24. 24 and a half, technically. I'll be 25 in October. Sad to think that's a quarter of my life gone this October. I'm not one of those people that cares too much about, like, birthdays and shit. I like getting gifts and stuff, but it's not that biggest thing in the world to have a birthday. And we died. Great. Whatever. This is the cutscene you get, by the way. Am I dead? Score 360,000 points. Oh yeah. You're celebrating until the cosmic silverback decides to appear. Fantastic cutscene, by the way. Still love that. It's stupid, but it's fun. Alright, I did relatively well. Yeah, birthdays can be a little overrated at times, that's for sure. Oh, okay, well, I don't care anymore. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in today. Presumably we'll continue on tomorrow, but Saturdays don't always happen, so at some point in the future, though, we will finish off this run. We're like halfway through it. Has not gone the way I wanted it to. This has not been a successful challenge run so far. But hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys next week.
Was the defector captured with you?